Coming to you from the award-winning Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge, PCA's 2024 Best of Leaf Midwest Cigar Bar, Indiana's exclusive Aladino Cigar Lounge, it's the Final Third Podcast.
Hockey season is among us.
We are so close.
Yes.
We welcome to the Final Third Podcast. I am Scott.
I'm Rob.
I'm Mike.
We have a special guest with us today.
We do.
Yeah, Dewayne.
Introduce yourself, buddy.
That's me. I'm Dewayne. I'm with Oliva Cigars. Been in the cigar game for better part of a decade now.
Yeah.
Or actually over a decade now.
Love it.
We'll get
and
into your
that
story.
was Dewayne, so back to hockey.
Yeah, back to hockey. Back to hockey.
fuck you.
Preseason started.
We got,
the weekend.
we got some priorities say here, man.
Hey, listen, I used to work for the Fuel. Let's do this.
Oh,
hell yeah.
hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah, we're
Yeah, we gotta
sponsors
get
of the
into
Fuel,
that.
so.
Oh, that's
Yep,
cool.
Yep.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got season home opener all the way till December
6th, yeah.
Yeah, well, because the new facility.
Oh,
We got a new rink, so
That's,
we're excited about that.
That's coming up on the north side.
It is
Yeah.
Fisher's.
It's
Yep.
almost
pulling it
completely
out of
done.
Yep,
Almost done.
it's really close.
If you're driving down that way, look behind the IKEA and see that you'll see the arena back there.
Oh, okay.
It's
yeah,
beautiful.
I'll have to pass that going home today. So
Yeah.
You'll be able to see it.
It's a cool
nice.
spot.
Hey, I don't have bourbon. I don't have a cigar.
We're
I
gonna-
feel like I haven't seen you guys in a month. I've been on the road a ton.
You got a new Scally cap.
I did.
Thanks,
I did
Larry
get a
Harnish
Scally. Thank
from
you.
Maduro on Maine. For opening up the new
Absolutely.
hats.
Shout out to Larry and Maduro on Maine in Fortville, just right down the road. Does
It's a
a
hell
great
of a
job
hat. I
over
like
there.
it.
And yeah,
I like
it's hot as shit, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
Well, the wool ones are
Well,
a
he's
little
getting
more
in.
for
He's
sure.
getting in all the winter stuff now, and it's definitely going to be.
He had a nice
It's a big
black
cool
top hat there that I looked at, and he had some fedoras.
You're never going to get a better black top hat than your leather one did.
Well, my brown leather one, I do have a black one.
Oh, you have a
already.
black
I already
one,
have a
too.
black one, but my brown leather one is pretty
That's
awesome.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's a great hat. So
yes, so we are going to be smoking. What are we smoking today?
So we're going to be smoking the Oliva Series V Milanio.
Yes.
Specifically in the Figurado because that's my favorite size. So
Love it.
that's what I brought for show and tell.
One that
I was gonna say
size.
I have not had the Figurado.
Actually, you
I am
know what?
excited
At
about
the
this.
trade show, you gave one to my wife and said, "Screw you, Rob." So
I legitimately, I had one
did.
left. I had one left in my locker, like for samples, and I knew Lisa was such a huge Milanio fan, so I was like, "Hey, Rob, here's your cigars, Lisa. This is specifically for you."
Yeah.
don't let
give
him
to
touch
Rob.
it.
Don't even let him look at it.
Yeah, don't smell it, Rob.
So if you ever talk to Lisa and Lisa's walking you through the humidor and they're like, "Hey, what's your favorite cigar?" This is going to be the one she's pointing to.
That's it.
This blend, not specifically.
And I
this
gotta say, I
size.
love
Thank you, sir.
the way that they're in the box with the little top there
The
that's got
wedge
the
there.
notches out. The
Yeah,
wedge.
it's actually like toothed at the top of the box. That
yeah,
way
that
you
is
can,
super cool.
Looks great. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and here I'll grab mine out and kind of show that off a little bit.
Yeah. So this is a beautiful cigar, Figurado.
It is.
It's a. I mean, I don't know if there's a specific size for the length of it, but it's like a Churchill length in a
It's like
Figurado.
I think it's like a 6 by like 50.
That's only 6. Wow.
Or
Okay.
6.5 maybe.
I mean, that looks like about 12 and a half, 13 inches to me.
Size does matter sometimes, Rob.
That's what my wife said.
That's what
No.
my wife said. On a good day.
It seems way bigger.
I got small hands.
Not.
It looks a lot bigger anyway.
Yeah.
You know, I just did a cold draw on it, and I gotta say, I got the very first thing that I immediately thought of was nutmeg. Not
Yeah.
like aggressively, but just like a real like when I grind nutmeg into like white sauces,
Mhm.
just get the whole nut and then just do a microplane on it.
Yeah,
And you just get a little bit of that. That was kind of what I got when I did the cold draw.
yeah. I always
That's
get
crazy.
a lot of like baking spices
Yeah.
off of this, just in general. Some people say nutmeg. Some people say I've cinnamon. I've had one random dude say cardamom.
God damn it. Was that me? Because
No.
I was about to say
You're-
cardamom.
You're a cardamom guy. Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah, you're
I
a
am,
little,
I am.
yeah,
Sweet,
you're a
we're
little
up to
partial
2.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get
But
cinnamon.
it's
I get
also
cinnamon
got that barnyard that's really nice. In a
Oh
cigar.
yeah. Yeah.
Rob's a hay guy.
I'm a hay guy.
He's hay.
So I am
Hey.
I used on my cutter, I used one of these. How do you pronounce it? late finesse,
So
less fines.
So I'm gonna tell you the way that the
Less
vice
finesse.
president of our company told me to
Okay.
remember it.
Okay.
Because he has trouble reading this too.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious hearing him say this in front of the founder of this company.
Love it.
And the guy was just like, I can't say a word that works. He calls it laughing lamb.
Laughing lamb.
And then you just get lazy while you say it. So laughing lamb.
Laughing lamb.
Buffing them.
Laughing lamb. Okay.
I was like,
So-
that's the dumbest.
My brain is
Lamb. I love
not
it.
keeping up.
You are not in a position to handle that kind of information today.
That's way too many words.
Yeah.
But these are great cutters, and actually now Oliva. Do you guys own the brand, or are you just distributing the brand for them?
We're partnering.
Partnering. Okay.
Partnering. So we are
These
the
are
only
beautiful
U.S.
knives.
distributor.
I would call it the cutter that you should not try to carry through TSA.
No,
I'm going to
no.
get to that here in a little bit when we start going over the cutters.
Yeah,
Fuck
we'll,
yeah.
we'll
Okay.
do it. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Because I like these closed cutters. I've never had a problem, but I might be concerned about.
Well, let's go ahead and get started, and then you can start talking about your different cutters you have.
All right. I got all kinds of stiffs.
Oh yeah. Well, Rob, what are we drinking then?
So
We're doing a pairing.
So yeah, this is going to be our pairing. What episode are we on?
121.
121. So episode 121 pairing will be our Peach Street barrel pick. And we're going to be doing that with any of the Oliva Melanios. We have a Melanio Maduro, which I think will go great with it too. We also have three facings, three. I think it's three facings of Melanios. I know we have in there. So we don't have the Figurado yet, but after smoking this one, I'm sure I'll probably be buying.
You know what I love about the Figurados more than anything else? It's the fact of how much wrapper you get right at the beginning, and it goes through such a quick
It's that initial
transition. As it
punch.
really gets you, and you're like, okay, this is a cigar. I'm just diving right in. I'm getting the full flavor right from the start,
Well,
rather than that delay.
So this is a good thought too. When you're smoking a Figurado, I've seen a lot of people, and I know we've all seen them. They go and cut it down to a flat edge so they can light it easier.
Just buy a torpedo. I swear.
Yeah,
that's-
exactly.
I hate that so
I
much.
hate that
Yeah.
too because you're losing out on a lot of flavor. That's just a
Exactly.
tiny little light there,
I didn't even like.
and it's going fine just on
Yeah,
a small
because
light.
I'm using the soft flame.
Same here. Yep.
So I didn't even bother to even toast it. Like I just basically put it right up there and light and go.
Well,
I
you got
did
about a
just
quarter
out
of an
forced
inch.
habit.
Yeah, I don't know.
That muscle memory just kicks in.
I'm
does.
right with you. It's just one of those. It's such a small, flash point that
Right.
it doesn't really require
No, and
to
it
make it
doesn't.
burn even. I mean, people
Well-
don't understand. There's kind of there's a couple reasons that you might heat up the end of a cigar before you get into it, but one of the most common reasons is you want an even burn. You want
Yeah.
an even smoke, right? And
On the
that's
light, for
that's
sure.
so
That's-
to get it warmed up everywhere so it will light equally.
That's
Yeah.
another thing I've noticed too, especially when it comes to like our Figurados, like, and if you get into like other brands, like with like different Solomons and stuff like that, when you have that smaller light point, yeah, you may mess up a little bit. Human error is a thing; it's gonna happen. But normally, at least with my experience, once it hits that first bell, all that like wavy high
Yeah,
tide, low
you get
tide
into your
crap
real first
just
third.
goes away,
Yep.
Yeah.
and it straightens out, and it's just razor's edge the rest of the way.
That's what I see all the time with these, and that's why I'm never afraid to just jump right in with it, right? And
Well, and the other thing too, when you first light them up, you're lighting a smaller portion. You're taking a lot of air through two smaller holes doing it this way. So that first few puffs are going to be a little tighter than what it's going to be once it hits that
Yes.
collar.
yes,
Don't over puff it. Don't try to just keep pounding it. Just let it slow burn. Keep puffing on it. Keep it lit.
Yeah.
Because once it hits that collar, it's going to open up, and you're going to get all that flavor popping right there. So
yeah, and you just don't want to. I mean, enjoy it, right? Take
Yep.
the time to actually appreciate the flavors that are there.
Yeah, Scott used to give me shit on my Figurados for lighting them like a fucking, like I'm roasting a marshmallow.
I
That's a bad
was-
idea.
I've seen
know.
guys.
Do that.
I've seen guys that they'll get like, and no, this is not a shot on anybody that uses like a 4 or 5 torch lighter.
right.
But you've seen these guys that get them and they crank them as high as they can get
Yeah.
them, and then they just bury that cigar in there, and it looks like charcoal all the way up the side
Yeah.
of the cigar before they even get to take a puff.
Yeah, but I
Right.
saw this on the CDN Facebook group. Some guys out there blasting saying, "Oh, if you use a torch, then you're not a real cigar smoker. You have to use, whatever the wood stave stuff, or you got to use wood
whatever.
matches. I'm like,
Stop.
okay, that's enough.
I only light it off the hair of my Nicaraguan grandmother's asshole.
These guys, okay.
She farts cedar.
I've got a bone to pick with the cedar spill thing. A lot of people, they don't like, if you're going and you're buying cedar spill specifically for that, that's fine. But when you take that thin layer of cedar out of that box and you're lighting it and whatever, guess what? We still use ink to put our logo on that. It's not a brand. It's not any of that. It's ink. You're smoking ink. Like,
Good point.
Stop doing that. If you're going to use the edges where it doesn't have any of that ink on there, I'm totally fine with that. And you're not making my skin crawl. But when you're lighting up something that has the ink and everything on it, and you're trying to light your cigar with it, I'm sitting there from across the room going, "You are destroying the flavor of the thing that I'm trying to."
I don't
do."
understand. I thought I was supposed to like smoke through the band on
Yeah,
cigars, right? So I smoked the paper, I smoked the ink, I smoked like all of it.
So I used to work at a couple different stores in Indiana, and one of them, we had this girl come in. She had never smoked a cigar before, and she goes, "I want to try something flavored. I keep hearing about all these flavored cigars." So I think we got her, if I remember right, it was a CAO Moon Trance.
Yep.
So berry, vanilla, bourbon, whatever, but it's cedar wrapped at the bottom. And she goes, "My friend knows what he's doing." So I just hand her the cigar. She comes back like 15 minutes later. She goes, "This tastes like shit." And I went, "Whoa." I've never had somebody who is okay with the process.
Yeah, wanting a flavor.
And then I looked over, and she had taken the ribbon off of the end, but left the cedar on and was smoking the cedar. And I literally walked up, pulled that sleeve off. I was like, "Give it about 3 puffs and tell me I'm wrong." She took a couple puffs and goes, "That's so much better." I'm like, "Oh my God, it's almost like I do this for a living or something."
So what type of cigars do you like? Well, I don't like the cedar ones.
Yeah.
They're not my favorite.
Yeah, I don't get
by
my
the way-
cigars from Home Depot.
Look, don't be afraid to ask.
Always ask questions.
You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Just ask the questions. Nobody's gonna make fun of you. Nobody's gonna think that you're, a dumbass because you
Until
don't
we
know.
find out and then
Look,
start making fun of you.
Exactly.
But up
right,
until then,
right.
like-
up until that point,
I would rather you ask me the same question 1,000 times than to screw it up and then just die on a hill of ignorance going, "No, this
Right.
is right."
Yeah.
And then
Like,
tell all your
yeah.
friends that it was the
Yeah.
worst cigar you've ever had.
Yeah,
'cause
and
you're an
then,
idiot.
yeah.
I mean, that's why we've had Cigar 101s here,
Yeah.
multiple week sessions. It's just to educate people
Yeah.
and to share ideas around it, because some people are going to, have different thoughts about it. Okay, well, let's talk about it. Is it myth? Is it real? Is it, is it something that makes sense and we never thought of it?
Yeah.
How to smoke cigars for dipshits.
Yeah,
I think there's a book to that effect.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, if they're not, there should be.
maybe you should write
Like,
it.
there you go, buddy, in your
Maybe
spare time.
you need one more project, don't you?
Yeah.
Fuck my life.
I'm gonna need about treat 50 for that.
I'm
one.
just glad you're. I'm just glad you're here today. I'm glad I'm here today.
I'm glad we're all here today.
Yeah.
It's a good day to be here.
I'm gonna start singing "Kumbaya" or something now.
Well,
Yeah, if we could hold
so
hands, that'd be cool.
so I think if the last episode was part 1 and 2 of Chattanooga, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then we also put out the
Hard
the
Truth.
Hard Truth episode.
Yep. And then before this one goes out, we'll be putting out
We'll have the
the
Hepcats, so-
Hepcats coming out.
Okay, the Hepcats.
So this will be a week
Yeah.
from Monday.
But that means, and you recorded Hepcats yesterday.
Yesterday,
So
yep.
it's been like 3.5 weeks.
It's been almost a
since-
month.
since we recorded.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had that much content backed up.
Yeah.
So we're getting close to being back on track. We'll be talking about current and relevant things rather than you hearing stuff of,
I heard you say back on
wow,
track.
the
Track's coming too.
oh, yeah, so tell us about
no,
that.
you finish
Oh,
what you're saying. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say, rather than like somebody saying about the Fever opening their season, right? There could be, I'm sure that there was random references in the Hard Truth that probably were not quite timely, if I had to guess.
What are we talking about?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, probably. You're probably right.
Yeah, we need to get a little bit better on getting closer to our release.
Those are still
dates,
good interviews, but when you start having conversation with people and you start talking about what's going on, if you are a few weeks ahead of time, it really isn't relevant at that point. But
So
it's all good.
Current
The Fever
events
made
gotta
it
stay
to the
current.
playoffs, so
They
that's
did.
Oh,
good.
that's true.
they did. They're
Hopefully they're
locked
still
in at
in there
number
when this
6 seed.
records.
My bet's still alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Your bet. Oh, that's right. You
Yeah,
bet him at
I
plus
threw it.
10,000, right?
I threw a
Oh,
dollar.
I
on
did.
him, yeah.
I put
He
it-
got 10,000.
I
I
got
think mine was
10,000.
like 5,800.
Okay.
Still,
$5 on
still.
plus
I
10,000.
thought you said my pet is still alive. I was like, I mean, that's good. Like,
Well, I have 2 that are still living. Yes.
Oh, perfect.
So
they made it
speaking
through
of
the
like
month.
sports, obviously we're out at the horse track quite often, Hoosier Park, Harris Hoosier Park,
Yep.
and we've had Gene out there helping us in a big way, making sure that we're always comfortable. They've
Awesome.
sponsored the show. We're sponsors at
Cheers,
the track.
Gene.
Cheers to you, Gene. We have an interesting opportunity come up here real soon for the show. Rob, why don't you tell everybody about it?
Dude, it's going to be so much fun. Mike and I, actually all of us really have talked to a lot of the people that operate Harris Park over there. Harris Hoosier Park over there. And
Horsey racers.
And we talked to the GM, we've talked to pretty much everybody. And we've been working on doing some collaborative things with them. And one of the things we're going to be doing here in a couple of weeks is we're recording over at the actual horse barn. So we're going to be recording during the racing, and when they come off, we're going to be able to interview the drivers, some of the trainers, the horses. Hopefully, they got some good things to say. But we're going to be able to sit back there in the barn and kind of get a backstage look at what's going on at the track. That one would be one I would guarantee would be better if you saw it on YouTube. You're going to be able to see what's going on at the track. You can listen to it on podcasting. We'll try to talk it out, but that'll be a good YouTube one for sure.
For sure. That one's going to be great.
So the horses don't talk too much.
They don't talk too much.
It's better if you see them.
I'm going to give Tony $20 if he can make a horse shit over your shoulder. While we're doing the interview. While we're talking to like Kyle Wolfong.
Just take a big old dump right there, right behind Rob's shoulder.
Yeah, so we're hoping to maybe be able to talk to some of the main drivers. Hopefully we get to talk to DeLong.
Tetrick.
I've heard Tetrick doesn't really do he doesn't really like the talking on
media
to people.
That's cool. We'll bring him a shot to people.
Yeah,
maybe we can talk to him off the side and we'll just get him to come on camera real quick and just go, fuck you, and then walk away.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
Or fuck the Pins would be the best.
That would be the best.
Ooh.
Yeah, because nobody here likes the Penguins.
No, you don't like the Penguins, do you?
I mean, there's that one big ass one that just got born.
He's kind of cool.
He's not like the Antarctic penguins. Like those guys are cool.
Yeah, the Antarctic penguins are fine.
Yeah, the bird ones are cool. The people that like wear them and skate around and stuff. No,
the Pittsburgh ones.
Yeah, I think they suck.
Those guys are assholes.
There was a meme that I saw and I had to share with the guys in the group. It was said I went to the local zoo last week and because I miss hockey season so much. I went to the zoo and booed the penguins right there. I'm like, hell yeah, baby, let's go.
So yeah, October 1st will be our recording.
So that one will go out
the week after this one.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
that'll be good timing because then that'll still allow a few weeks of racing going on over there.
Yeah, it goes through November.
They go through November, like first week in November.
Yeah, so you'll have a few weeks to go out there and still check them out. If you don't come out, come out there on a Tuesday night, man. Just look us up. We're up there by the Pegasus Bar. Come out there and hang out.
Sweet 13, baby.
It's Sweet 13, Final Third, 1:30, baby. Yeah. Let's go.
They're gonna rename it to Final Third Hoosier Park here soon.
Yes.
That's going to be their contribution to us.
Really?
And every
fuck no.
and everybody from the park over there is going, who the hell said that we could do that? Gene?
Yeah.
Right?
No. Just keep
We're
getting
going to be out there hanging up a banner on the outside of the building.
Yeah.
We're going to have a little like post-it note on the side that says Gene said this is okay. Gene said with an arrow or something.
Gene holds a lot of weight there.
I know he does.
He holds a lot of weight there.
I bet he could get us a post-it note that we could use to write that on too.
In whatever color you want.
Whatever color. Wow.
It's got to be yellow. No, wait. Fuck. No, that's number 7. Number 7's usually yellow, and fuck number 7. It doesn't matter.
I feel like you've lost a lot of money to number 7.
It doesn't matter who the rider is, who the driver is, or who the horse is. Number 7 the last like 3 weeks has fucked me out of like $90.
Yeah, 7 hasn't been good for a while.
I don't fucking know what happened.
I don't know what the deal is. 7th position out there.
Don't feel bad for this asshole.
Me and Rob
he bet on
last,
one race like $12 and
trifecta.
won 890. So
I'm still coasting off that.
He's still coasting.
I mean,
that was the Dan Patch, right?
Yeah.
The what?
The Dan Patch race.
The Dan Patch race.
Okay.
Yeah. Not the damn Patch or whatever you think I said.
The
Yeah,
Patch is
I
a
thought you
Houlihan
said the
race.
damn Patrick or something like I'm like, we're doing SpongeBob references now? What's going on?
All right. So today we're recording this during our event. Our event's getting ready to start with Oliva. I'm going to tell you right now, if you guys, I know this is going to be going out after the event's already over. go to these events. When you see it, when you see your local shop have an event, go. There's opportunities to meet someone, to talk to them about the brand. I mean, he's going to be able to give people details about the brand that we don't know about being in the shop. But also, whenever you come to do an event, you're going to get discounts, you're going to get swag, you're going to get extra cigars. It's always a benefit, and you're always going to get a hell of a deal when you go to one, no matter whose event you're going to.
Yeah. No, I've done more events than I care to admit, both with Oliva and as either a humidor manager or general manager of various shops. And the type of swag that I've seen over the years has ranged from everything from, oh, here's a keychain, to we're giving away a Traeger and a kegerator.
Yes.
And everything in between.
Yep.
And I mean, not to disappoint, I'm not giving away a kegerator or a Traeger because
you're just delivering that to my house.
I'm keeping both of them. They're mine.
Congratulations, you won.
Yeah, I'm not General Cigars. I can't do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, but the swag you guys do offer is great. I mean, you got some great hats, ashtrays, humidors.
Yeah.
I mean, this humidor is going to be given away today. You got, I mean, this is the sample pack you get when you buy a box, correct?
Yeah, you buy a box. We do an 8-count sampler.
Wow.
And inside that sampler, you get 2 nubs. You get a Connecticut and a Cameroon. You get 2 Robustos that are a Series O, which is our Nicaraguan Habano Puro. Then you get the Cane Daytona, which is basically just straight Ligero. It's got a lighter bodied wrapper to the outside of it, but it kind of helps tame that Ligero just a little bit. When you get into the Toro size on these, you got a Connecticut Reserve. Nicaraguan Connecticut is always going to be my favorite when it comes to Connecticut tobacco, just because it still smokes like a mild, but it tastes so much more. We repeated the O, and we gave you a Toro on that one as well. On the Churchills, our most popular size with the Series G is the Churchill. So we decided a natural, which is a Cameroon wrapper, and the Maduro, which is actually a San Andreas. Put them both in there.
Love the San Andreas.
Yeah, and dude, and getting all 8 of those as a sampler, I mean.
So what you're saying is I'm taking a box home today.
Well,
that's kind of what I was hearing.
Well, when you think about that too, like when we do an event, we also do 20% off box counts of 20 or more, or mix and match. If you buy 2 10-count boxes, same deal. You're getting 20% off of that. Hello, Hash, all over me.
So basically, with that, that's if you're doing a 20-count box, that 20% off ends up coming out to 4 cigars that you're getting, that you picked out for free, plus another 8.
You're buying 16 and getting 12 free.
Yeah,
I don't like this deal. That's too much.
It's crazy.
It's too many numbers.
But that's
math is hard.
But
just put it in a bag.
But wait,
and tell me
there's more because then you.
But wait, there's more.
There's also swag that you can get, and you know some of these hats and stuff are really nice. That little the little nub leather case is nice. I was sitting there going, man, this thing is too short for really much. And he's like, well, it's for nub, right? I'm like, oh yeah, my brain
says nub on it.
Yeah, I mean, it literally says it on there.
That's one of the things I really like is like when we do swag, we do cigar centric swag.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like, oh, here's a slip and slide for the kids or whatever. Like I like everything we do. It's lighters, it's cutters.
Yeah.
We've got some bottle openers that are like just magnets. That
sweet.
And we've got like everything around our swag. It resorts back to why we're here. Period. It resorts back to cigars.
Yeah.
And whether that be the humidor, the ashtray. I mean, I brought some extra stuff for the event tonight, but
I didn't have room also to put more on the table.
Dude, you're fine.
So the
amount of stuff we send you.
Well, the reason is because of this gigantic ass ashtray.
We need a
here
bigger
in the middle.
table.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Somebody called Deadwood.
No,
Give us a bigger table.
No, Derek.
Can we get a second floor?
Can we get a second floor?
Leave the ashtray in the first, and then we do like drinks up top, or the other way around, whatever.
Yeah, because that wouldn't be precarious at all sitting here.
No,
I gotta get a sip, guys.
A piece.
Yeah, a piece.
A piece.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like even like this is.
I do like that lighter. I would tear
nice
the
lighter.
shit out of it. I'm rough on stuff, but
Dude, I beat the piss out of these things.
I mean, my SV is like, I'm like the only one that has managed to tear paint off of these. Everyone else is still shining.
I've never seen one that fucked up before.
Are you? No,
I don't even
So
know what
we
I'm
used
doing
to
with
swap
it.
them out at one of my old shops. We used to swap out for Colibri all the time, and the amount of like those cutters where like the main body is perfectly fine, but like the top and bottom are just completely the finish is just gone.
Yeah,
because they just beat the ever living crap out of them.
That used to be all black.
Yeah, he polished it.
I took it off.
Yeah.
Mike returned it.
Yeah, that was
to
my
me,
first one.
And so I would start scraping and beating the hell out of it. And, oh, it's working fine now. I'll use it for mine.
Now it's hammered.
hammered.
Hey, people pay
hammered.
extra
You
for
could probably
that.
sell it.
Yeah,
I was gonna
$10
say,
for
they
that
do.
one. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's whiskey brands that are doing that to their fucking bottles now.
Yeah.
Hand hammered. Fucking say that 10. Hand
Hand
hammered.
hammered.
Isn't it
Have
hammered?
you seen the? I actually have a bottle of that in the car.
I got some here too if you
got
want to
it right
try.
there,
I got other stuff. Yeah, we got other stuff to drink too. So
I got a bottle of Hammer double oak, the
Nice.
103 proof.
A lot
Yeah.
of people love that double
that's
oak.
good.
I was very hesitant on it because I'm always, anytime somebody says double oak, I immediately think, oh, Woodford double oak, and I'm like, I don't care. That Close Encounters of the Drunken Kind.
This was a single barrel pick that my wife did with one of her
I just love the
nerd groups.
I love the label.
Right? It's a
The
good
label is great.
That's a super cool.
The whiskey's a little different.
A
Iffy.
little funky.
Yeah.
Not real sure.
Well,
what
are
to
you
think
a Four
about it.
Roses fan?
Me?
Yeah. Like
Uh,
regular Four Roses small batch.
I like the small batch.
Then you might enjoy that.
You might enjoy that one.
Because
then.
that really
we'll leave that
reminds
one
me
out.
of-
You can try
yeah,
that
you
one
can try
later.
that in a minute. Yeah.
I'm an equal opportunity whiskey drinker.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So the
Absolutely.
BBB is the Better Bourbon Bureau. It's a Discord group that has since started doing whiskey picks. So
A Discord group.
yeah.
I mean, I'm familiar with Discord.
I don't know
hate
how to
Discord.
use it. So I
I
I mean, it's
Discord.
just another chat.
Yeah,
thing.
it's like-
you know, it's like Signal
I don't need
or
more.
it's like Reddit, for your
WhatsApp
phone.
or whatever. Yeah.
It's like so it just reminded me back in the day, my buddy, he goes, I hate all social media. And I'm like, well, man, they're making a lot of progress with this stuff, man. You got to jump on it because like you own a small business and like marketing wise, you got to get on there. He goes, Twitter is stupid and Instagram is Twitter for people who can't read. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, ouch.
Fuck.
That hurts a little bit, but
I'm gonna spend less
also
time
But
on
also-
Instagram.
Also
you're not
true.
wrong.
That's
Yeah,
definitely
I
not
don't-
wrong.
I'm kind of pissed off that I don't even have Twitter on my phone right now, but I have Instagram.
I've never had a Twitter.
I'm super ashamed of that.
I don't know how to use Twitter either. Never learned Snapchat.
I never got into Snapchat. The kids tried to get me into that. And I'm like, nah.
I think I
don't need another
downloaded
one.
Twitter once, and then like I read like the first like tweet and was like, "Fuck this."
Well, I signed up for Twitter like the first week Twitter was Twitter.
My dad has a Twitter.
And it's like, oh, I
I'm
got
on
my
Twitter.
name, R. Boyland. It was easy, you know. It's like, and it's like back then it seemed like it was going somewhere.
Yeah.
And then it just became political and
It was group
news
text that
and-
had no specific destination.
Exactly.
That's
That
all
is
it
true.
was.
That
Exactly
is
what
true.
it was.
But you know, have you guys seen that movie Chef with Jon Favreau?
I don't think so.
What?
No,
Nobody?
I've seen clips of
Maybe?
it that
It
have
is the
scrolled across my
best.
TikTok.
It was the best representation of the shit that can happen on social media.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
because
I'll watch
he
that.
gets on Twitter. He doesn't know what he's doing, and he has his he's a chef. Jon Favreau is,
Yeah,
and he gets this review that's a shitty review from somebody that like originally was a big supporter of his, and he like had a big fight with his restaurant owner, and so he thinks he's sending a direct message, but he basically sends it out to everybody,
Oh, that's great.
and it just goes completely fucking viral.
Oh wow.
And he ends up saying like, "Come on in and I'll like fix you a real meal." And then he gets fired because his boss is like, "You're going to serve the same shit." And he starts seeing these tweets come across. And so he drives back into the restaurant and just in front of everybody just starts fucking blasting this critic, right? To his face. He's like, "It's not molten because it's hot. It's molten because you take this frozen ganache and put it in a cake and then cook it and it makes the liquid chocolate hot in the middle. It's fucking molten." And he's just railing on this dude, and everybody's got their phones out. And I'm like, dear God, that shit happens. Like, you immediately go, I'm not going to be on my phone for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just done. I'm out.
You see stuff like that, and then you also see the guy in Ontario that owns a wild game restaurant.
Nice.
Have you heard of this one?
No.
No.
So he has a wild game restaurant, and he had PETA protesting his restaurant.
Fuck yeah.
Well, the thing is, the guy's an avid hunter, and basically he would go out and he would go hunting, and the menu would change based on whatever he was able to go out and procure.
Sure.
Enjoy live harness racing action at Harrah's Hoosier Park, Tuesday through Saturday through November 30th. First post on weeknights is 6:15 p.m. and 7 p.m. on Saturdays. Also enjoy the Hop Bebop concert series to go along with racing on Saturdays with local musical acts live from the Hop Outdoor Recreational Area from 7 to 10 p.m. Admission is free. Harrah's Hoosier Park, premier gaming in the heart of the Midwest.
I like that.
Yeah, it was great.
I like that too.
But-
I'd go to that restaurant.
They had people like screaming in the open door at him, calling the customers murderers and all this other, and they open. Basically, he visqueened off the big front bay window of the restaurant, took a prep table, put it in the bay window, and all the protesters are standing there looking at him. He wheels in like an elk quarter and just starts butchering it in front of them.
Yes.
And
My
I'm just
man.
like, I'm sitting there going, I don't even need to eat there. I just want to shake this man's hand.
Right.
I want a table out there by
Yeah.
the protesters eating that.
Yeah.
You know, right in
Right.
the middle of them.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
am in.
I want to know, can I eat an elk burger and give the finger at the same time? Because I would love to be able to do that. Just one-hand it and just show them what I mean.
It's not the hero we deserve, but it is the hero we need.
Yes. Yes.
No,
Oh,
I hadn't
that's
heard that one.
hilarious.
That one's crazy. I hate social media too, but for my own reasons.
But it's a necessary evil
It
for
is.
any
You have
business.
to. I know.
Any
You got to be
business.
on it.
And
Yeah.
I mean, for what Facebook is now, I mean, it used to be it was really for college kids, and it became grandma's on Facebook so you can keep track of everyone in the family.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
all it is really anymore.
Yeah.
Plus all the political bullshit and all the other
Right.
shit you have to see.
Well, like
and every ad you never wanted to see. Yeah.
I posted my neighborhood group because I'm trying to get my yard to come back, and I need to
God, I hate
detach
those
it.
neighborhood
So like,
groups.
well, this is the fucking worst. Like I post in there, and I'm just like, hey man, just wondering if any of my neighbors have a dethatcher I can use for a couple days. The first fucking comment on there was some guy that goes, "Why don't you just rent one?" I'm like, well, no fucking shit. I would love to go rent one, but like, if you have one, that means I don't have to go rent it. So like, can
And
I
then you
use
could
yours?
borrow something from me later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Isn't that the purpose of like neighbors? Like if you ask
Yeah.
those questions,
I got something you can borrow. You fucker, piece of shit.
tell me how you really feel there,
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think.
we'll get that couch laid out here in a minute, and I'll sit at the end of it. and
Yeah.
you can
Show,
let
show
all
me
your
on the
problems
teddy
out.
bear.
You know what
the
really
muscle
grinds my
relaxers
gears?
kicking in.
Show me,
Yeah.
show me on the Jobu where somebody hurt you.
Show me on the Joe
Where
Boo.
did the internet hurt you?
Where is the Jobu?
It's
Right
up
above
top.
us.
Oh, okay.
Right up there.
Oh, yeah, there he
Yeah.
is.
Well,
up there in
there's
the
another
corner.
one back there. That's the one I glued back together.
I like it.
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, really, Jobu's always looking over us.
Oh yeah, he's
That's
always.
not terrifying at all.
Yeah, we haven't really had a lot of room on the tables lately to bring the other Joe Boo out to sit on the table with us.
No, this big ass fucking ashtray.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. I haven't been here in 3 weeks,
I
man.
know, slacker.
Hey,
Wait, paycheck,
actually, you know
paycheck.
what?
Never mind.
So I do want to put a shout out there. I was in St. Louis this week. I went to Lit out there in
Shout out Lit.
Chesterfield.
Yeah.
Chesterfield,
I
out
think
on the
Chesterfield.
west side of St. Louis.
Yep.
Winchesterton Fieldville.
Winchesterton Fieldville. Yep, that was a good call.
It's a real fucking place.
But great folks out there. I didn't catch anybody's names. I met a very nice gentleman who has meet and greet. He's like a barbecue guy.
Yep.
MEAT in greet on YouTube and subscribed, and he's subscribed to Final Third. So
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Haven't watched it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. But just a great shop out there. I guess they were a finalist with you in the PCA, and
Yep.
so you beat their ass.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
job.
yeah.
No,
Put
but
'em
they
down.
they knew about it. They were like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, Final Third. We know all about them." But
Yeah.
if you find yourself in the Chesterfield area out there in West St. Louis,
Is it still in that corner of that mall?
it is.
Okay.
It is in the
Because
corner.
they've been
Yep.
talking about moving, but
We
Um,
win, you lose.
but I think they opened that up right around COVID, and they couldn't find a place to move, and then because the biggest issue was it's wide open above, all the way down the mall.
Oh, so
so-
the smoke floats probably.
So they were
everywhere.
worried about that, and they've been there now for 4 years.
Well,
so
a
maybe
couple of the
it's
buildings
not a
out
big
there
deal.
were demolished, and it looked like they were doing some new stuff. So
Okay.
maybe that's kind of it might be just fine for right now.
I mean, it's honestly, it's not a bad look. It's wide open. It's a big location, really high ceilings. It seemed like the drinks I had there were pretty good.
They had like
Decent
8 different
selection.
barrel picks there.
Oh, did they? That's
yeah, they had
new.
a Ben Holiday.
okay.
Fuck yeah.
I was actually surprised. I was not as impressed with it as I was the soft red wheat.
Mm.
Mm.
Which is
It's hard to
still
beat
not a
that.
cast strength, but
It's not, but it's hard to beat that one.
That's a really, really good bottle. I was surprised they had no wood hat. I mean, they're only an hour from there.
If
Maybe.
45 minutes.
Yeah, and wood hat's fantastic. So I'm not sure what that was about, but
Well,
definitely still go.
Part of it with Wood Hat, I think in Missouri they only self-distribute, and I bet you their liquor buyers
probably
only buy
trying
it through the
to.
distributor.
Yep. So that's probably the
They got
case.
to go pick it up.
But great shop out there. Great humidor. Great selection. Definitely, if you're in the area, check them out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone I've met there have been good people. So
I haven't been there.
Last time I was there, I think they had a pretty big Fuente selection. So if you're a Fuente guy in St. Louis, you could probably get quite a few of them there. I
Yeah, I think they did. They also said that
right?
they are getting.
Yeah.
They're getting Liga.
Are they? Yeah,
Yeah.
good for them.
Yeah, I know. It's hey, look, that's a big.
If they're getting Liga, then half their humidor is going to be Drew Estate.
I know. It's
No comment.
Drew Estate are my
Hey,
April cigars.
look, there's a couple
Just
Ligas
April.
I definitely like, but definitely their requirements seem a little kind of crazy.
And
so.
there's a lot of Drew Estate cigars I like, and we've got a few in there.
Yep.
Well,
I
the
just
shade of
don't-
black is different than like
It
the
is.
Liga stuff.
It
I'll
is.
smoke that one a lot.
Yeah.
Like
it's
the
just-
Ligas and stuff.
I liked the blackened more than I liked the shade to black.
Did you?
Really?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It may also be where I got introduced to it. So I was at Barn Smoker when we were at the VIP night before Barn Smoker in Kentucky when they did the Drew Estate Live or whatever and released the blackened. And they brought in Rob Dietrich, the master distiller for blackened.
Nice. Yeah.
And he got up and he talked about it. And
Oh yeah.
It was a cool time. They had a
You were looking at what I was, would you?
yeah.
Like Lisa's over there moving stuff around already.
Hey man, I'm not mad at it. Like here's
She's a
the thing.
prepper.
Here's the thing. Every time I've seen Lisa, she's never not moving.
Mm-hmm.
She's always
Always
busy.
If she's not moving, then she
She's-
has her laptop in front of her.
Yes.
yeah. She's
Yeah,
always
that's the
doing
only-
something.
Yes. She
She's
never
always
actually.
working.
I think I've seen her sit and smoke a cigar and have a drink for about 10 minutes max.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
saw
Yeah.
saw her standing at the Circle Bar in Vegas having a drink, and then she was there for all of 3 minutes, and then just wandered off to go talk to another person.
Yep.
So talking about Drew Estate, they have a tent at Bourbon and Beyond.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Jen
Nice.
sent me a picture. So
Okay.
they got a nice little booth set up there.
That's
I don't
going
know who
on.
else is there, but
That starts today.
That's now, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
next.
That's all right.
4 days.
I'm working on that.
That,
Getting in
Good.
there.
Good.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
My Kentucky guy has been working on it for a while, and the obviously Jason Faust
Yeah.
with Angel's Envy has been a friend for a very long time, and try to maybe use that to just kind of weasel
Oh,
our
yeah,
way in a
nice.
little
Yeah,
bit.
it should. Yeah.
While we're talking about Angel's Envy, the Henderson brothers, their holding company owns the castle in Versailles.
Mm-hmm.
They are turning that into a distillery.
Hell yeah.
No kidding.
So after they sold off Angel's Envy, their holding company
They
purchased.
should call it Castle and Cork.
Well, I don't know what they're gonna call it. I didn't read this.
Isn't
shit,
that the name of a liquor store in Fort Wayne?
Keg and Cork.
That's
or,
it.
yeah,
Okay.
or
I'm
cork
sitting there,
and
I'm
bottle.
like,
There's keg
Cork
and
and
bottle,
bottle, yeah.
keg
Cork
and bottle in
yeah.
Anderson.
Keg and bo-
Cork and
Okay,
bottle.
sorry.
Yeah.
rabbit trail.
So
So there's
squirrel.
this castle, and
So
they're
they're
making it a
opening-
distillery.
a distillery there.
Cool.
It's like a $50 million renovation. After they sold Angel's Envy, they started Saga Spirits, which is the brand that purchased Brothers of the Leaf.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I don't know what their intentions are with this new distillery castle that they're going to do. But
I know they went through. I know that Brothers of the Leaf went through Drew Estate for all that too.
yeah, because they did their cigar with Drew Estate.
Yeah.
You sound like you have
So-
enough knowledge here to be as if you were investing in stocks. I mean, these aren't publicly traded companies. You just know all the shit.
Dude, the amount of knowledge that I've learned over the last month and a half in the world of whiskey is fucking insane.
Yeah.
He's not buying shares. He just mails them a check for $50 and hopes for the best.
Add me to your board.
Well,
Add me to your board.
but think about the
Just
number
put my
of
name on the wall for in front of an office. I don't even have that.
Key founder.
Give me an engraved
yeah.
brick.
Yeah, it can,
Just
it can,
the
it can
number
legit
of
just be the
people-
storage closet. We're good.
yeah that you've talked to since you started doing this documentary.
Oh, yeah.
That are superstars in the industry.
Yeah.
you got to be gaining a lot of knowledge off of those people. I mean,
Just hearing these
it's
fucking
crazy.
stories are crazy. So it's kind of insane.
So he's been doing a documentary. Yeah, there's your angel's wings.
Dope.
He's been doing a documentary for a new distillery. We allowed to say what the distillery name is?
We can.
Okay, Old Commonwealth is
Yep.
the name of the new distillery coming up.
Yep.
And he's been doing a documentary on it, and he's been traveling all over the country doing
That's
it.
where I've been.
It's
Nice.
I'm interviewing everybody. I mean, everybody in the bourbon world.
Yeah, we've done 5 or 6 interviews so far. Gordon Hugh, owner of Cork and Bottle.
Yeah.
Prav Saraf, owner of West DuPont Wines in Washington, D.C.
Oh wow,
Um,
that's cool.
Mitch Einhorn owns Twisted Spoke in Chicago. They had a Twisted Spoke whiskey, which was provided by Julian Van Winkle in the 80s.
Oh,
Who was the other
dang,
one?
dude.
2 other
Yeah.
ones. The owner of Baxis, which is a vault company that buy, sell, trade whiskey. And then assistant VP of Whiskey North America for Sotheby's, which is a auction house in New York.
There we go.
Some crazy
just-
people.
Yeah,
Just the
that's
shorts that you
insane.
sent us have been amazing. It's
crazy.
It's going to be beautiful. It's going to
Yeah.
be every bit as nice as what you see in the documentaries like Neat and all that
Oh, yeah.
on Amazon and on
I-
Netflix and all that.
I have great mentors, so going through some of this stuff it's not new. It's just different territory.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
it's going to be a cool.
Different approach.
Yeah. It's going to be cool to
So-
see it all come together.
So is this the first time you've been on the show?
Mhm.
Okay, I couldn't remember if you've been on before. So let's hear a little bit about you, where you been, where you're going.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about Oliva and all that good stuff.
So before I got into the cigar world, I was in stage production, Ruoff or
Oh, yeah.
whatever they call it this week.
Deer
That's-
Creek.
Always
Yeah,
Deer Creek.
thank you.
Yeah, we all know it's Deer Creek.
It's
You do.
they're Listen, I'm 32 and it's still Deer Creek.
I just
And-
moved here. I know it is Ruoff.
We went. I was working there for quite some time and doing some little stuff outside of there, like helped out with a little bit of a few different traveling shows and stuff like that. And, nothing huge there, but then we did. Basically, I was between runs, and I was sitting in Mr. B's, which is out in Avon, Indiana,
Yeah.
and just sitting there, just hanging out and smoking a cigar. I'm looking on the computer trying to find like my next endeavor, I guess would be the best way to put it. And the GM just walks up and goes, "Dude, what are you doing?" I was like, "I'm looking for my next like gig. I'm looking for my next work." And he goes, "Do you want to just work here?" He goes, "I could use the help, and you obviously know what you're doing." And I'm like, "Okay." About a week later, started there. Started out just basically cashier, bartender, stock boy, whatever. And then worked my way up, became bar manager, assistant manager, worked all the way up to general manager. Was the GM there, and a gentleman who has actually been on here before, I guarantee it,
Oh yeah.
Jake
Jake
Sanders,
Sanders, yep.
with Crown Heads.
My
He
man.
was the GM at Burned by Rocky Patel, and I had this thing where like I wouldn't drink at Mr. B's because I didn't
You
wanna-
work there.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I worked there and I was the manager. I didn't want to set a precedent, not president.
I'd vote for you.
Vote for me.
That might be a crook.
You might be the best option.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, you don't want that.
I will fuck your household up.
Totally lost it. Okay,
Mr. B's,
so
one
yeah,
drink
no,
there.
I was sitting at I decided I was gonna have a night out with a couple buddies. We ended up at Burn. I called Jake. I said, "Hey, can I get a table?" He said, "Yeah, absolutely." We come in, we're sitting there hanging out, and I tell my guys, I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna go get us all cigars." So I get up and I go walk into the humidor. I'm kind of walking around, and all of a sudden I see shadows coming up behind me, and I spun because I'm like, I'm ready for a fight. And it's they're at the time, Jake, who's their GM, Bo, who was their bar manager, and Sam, who is back now,
Yeah.
was the humidor manager at the time. And they all just looked at me and they were like, "Hey, so when are you going to leave the kiddie pool, come hang out in the deep end with us?" And I was like, number one, good line. Number two, give me a minute. And I was like, can I call you back later this week so we can make a decision? I called him back on like Tuesday. That Thursday, I put my notice in. And unfortunately, that Friday, my entire staff put their notice in.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Not how I wanted to leave.
Ouch.
Not how I wanted to leave a job, but
I've left it worse.
yeah. Just,
I'm not surprised.
Neither am I.
so what watch list did you end up on after that quit? Or
A few.
okay, perfect.
There's a few.
ATF has your name in bold letters on a whiteboard
Yeah,
somewhere.
we've shook hands before.
He's also on the solicitation list.
Oh, fuck off.
Listen, just
Anyways.
because she smiles and winks at you, that's because she's getting paid.
Well, I was
She was
told just
also a
because she had teeth, it doesn't
She
mean
was also a cop.
Yeah. So here we are.
But no, I worked. I was the humidor attendant at Burn. After not that long, ended up becoming the humidor manager there. Took over that. Helped broker a lot of really cool events. Got approached by a friend of mine who goes, "Hey, Oliva's looking for somebody in your territory. Do you want to work for Oliva?" I was like, "That'd be amazing."
Fuck yeah.
So he goes, "Send me your resume. I'm getting ready to walk into an event. I don't have time to talk." Click. Good talk. So
this is set.
yeah, awesome. I'm really glad I already have your email because I order from you for other stuff. But I sent in my resume. About a week later, I get asked to go up to Detroit to go do my interview.
It's a great place.
Yeah.
It's a nice city.
There's
It's one of the watch lists, actually.
there's Detroit's not as bad as it's been made out to be in the media a lot.
No, it's getting
Well, they
better.
bulldozed 25% of it. That really helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a
Yeah,
lot
it's
there's
a
a
lot
lot more
nicer now.
parks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money being pumped into Detroit right
Yeah,
now, too.
yeah. It's actually
there's-
it is
They're
turning
cleaning
into
up
a much
lot,
better town.
A
Yep.
lot.
Well, it's historically known that I can't read maps very well. So I was there for a business trip as well one time, and I took a wrong turn and ended up on Canada, like in Canada. And so when I don't have a passport, we're like,
I've done that.
yeah. My response was not as friendly as the border patrol guy, which was a fucking Mexican dude. You know how
Wrong
trippy it
border.
was going to Canada and the border guy spoke Spanish? Like, total mindfuck.
That's kind of funny.
I said, "Aren't you on the wrong side?" That's the wrong fucking thing to
And
say.
at that,
probably
and at
not
that
what you
point, he
should
said,
say.
"Sir, please step out of the vehicle."
Yeah. The rental got moved without my permission after that. So,
Oh, you're-
anyways, you were in Detroit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I
that's
go
your
I go
lovely
out
parks.
there. I go out there and I do my interview. Afterwards, I admit I've known a lot of guys from around different areas when it comes to the cigar world. So after the interview, I went over to one of the local shops, sat there and hung out, had a couple other reps there, had a good time, and my now boss had asked me before I was leaving. He goes, "Well, how long of a drive do you have tonight going back to India?" I was like, "Oh, I'm not driving back tonight." He
I'm going
goes,
to Canada.
He goes, "Oh, you're staying up here?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm actually meeting a couple friends over at a local shop." And he goes, "Wait, you already know people up here?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "All right, cool." So fast forward a week, my wife and I are at the same restaurant that I got the call that I needed that I was given the interview. We're at the same restaurant, and I get a call from my now boss who says, "Hey, we'd like to offer you the position." And that was a year and a half ago.
Shit.
So now I've been with Oliva for a year and a half. Done a lot in that time. I've done Vegas. We did. I went out to, my training was in Phoenix. Went to Chicago for a little bit. Did some. We just did our traveling road show.
You
Went
got
to
into
Cincinnati
final
for that.
third.
Yeah, got in the final
In the
third.
final third.
Here's the best part about
That's
that.
my part. That's
He
my fault.
he won. So we're in Vegas. They do the award show and they have all the results, right? Well, we sponsored part of the award show.
Yeah.
So we gave out these as you were
Nice.
coming in.
Bracelets.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Forgot to wear mine today.
you're good,
Damn
man.
it.
I'll wear it for both of us.
There you go.
You're a shitty friend, Rob.
I know I am.
Asshole.
He's so pretentious.
But basically, after they won they were like, my boss comes to me and goes, "They're in your territory?" I went, "Yeah." He goes, They don't carry Oliva." I said, "No." And
That's why they won.
he goes, "That's your job now."
Oh,
goes-
really? I didn't know that.
He goes, "I want you to open them." And I'm like, "I'm already working on it. They already have the paperwork."
Yeah.
Because literally, like earlier that day, I had handed you guys the paperwork.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. The only reason why you weren't in here before that was, first of all, you weren't with the company.
Right.
Second of all, I didn't have room and I had to work room in, so that's why it took me so long. But I
Bro, you
got you
far
in
from
now.
hurting my feelings.
Yeah, we got you now because we
Yeah.
wanted to be, with you because we love you.
It's all about you.
And by the way, did you notice what we did for you? We color coded your microphone cord with your outfit.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
I mean, all the
You got-
purple's going.
you got
Violet.
purple.
Hell yeah.
By the way, I am loving the scally. The violet looks awesome.
Dude, I basically handed my wife the website for Boston Scally, and I said I have to wear it, and I like the style of them, and I like the way it feels. You're the one that has to see it, so you
Pick
pick
one
it.
for me.
You pick one,
Nice.
and this is the one she picked.
That's awesome.
So I'm like, all right, cool,
I
that
like
works
it.
out just fine. And
Did you already have the shirt, or you went out and got the shirt after getting the which came
she
first?
went out and got the shirt.
There you
Nice.
go.
She
So
was
Yeah.
yeah.
What's her name?
like, my wife dressed me today.
So what is your wife's name?
Ashley.
Ashley. So
Yeah.
thank you, Ashley, for making him look presentable.
Great job.
My wife just
Yeah.
points and laughs when I don't color match.
Yeah.
There was one day I came out and I was wearing I had blue pants on, a blue button up, had on a blue hat,
Blue
and
shoes,
no blue shoes. I'm not
black
Elvis.
belt.
Black belt, black shoes. And she goes,
What the
"What is
fuck
this,
wrong with you?
Granimals or something?" And I'm like, "Granimals? What is
That's
that?"
mean.
And she had to explain to me what Granimals was. And like the toddler clothing line that they
Match
yeah,
up the
I was
animals.
like, oh
Rightness.
god.
Oh, that's a low dig.
Yeah.
That is-
Yeah,
that's-
I was like, I love you, but that was a mental kick in the nuts.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping outside tonight.
Hey, you want to pass me that St. Julian?
You take
So-
that.
So tell us a little bit about what's been going on with Oliva. I know,
I'll get there.
you guys have a lot of brands that have been out for a while. What do you got coming up that you're excited about that you can talk about?
So, a couple of the things that I really like, especially with some of our newer stuff, we're trying to branch out of Nicaragua. We've
Yeah.
always been known as a Nicaraguan cigar brand.
Right.
So, two of the lines that we released, we bought a company called Cuba Aliados. Cuba Aliados was started in like the 50s by a guy by the name of Ronaldo Reyes.
Yep.
And we brought both line. We brought over his line, and we came up with a new one. Basically, the original that we have is a modern interpretation of his original, because his original was a Honduran Habano Puro. Ours is a Honduran Habano Puro. Obviously, things are going to change based on like where you are in the country, elevation. Obviously, modern farming practices are going to take a big effect into that as well. But that's our original. Absolutely great. It's a little bit lighter than it's
Yeah.
not like it's a little bit lighter than your standard medium. But it's got a great like that same like we were talking about earlier, that same like baking spice kind of spice level to it. I personally love it with a cup of coffee in the morning. And I drink my coffee the way God intended, black.
Thank you.
Yep.
Amen, brother.
I like my coffee black, just like my metal or whatever that awful band said. And then the second one, we have a great relationship with EP Carrillo.
Nice.
So we went to him and we said, hey, we'd like for you to make us a new blend for this Cuba Aliados line. We're going to kind of pay homage back to the line and give respect where credit is due and everything. And what he came up with was a 5-year aged Ecuadorian Sumatran wrapper, Dominican on the binder, and Dominican Nicaraguan blend on the fill.
Wow.
Fantastic. The I think it was Cigar Snob, I believe it was, gave our original in the Churchill, I think it was number 9 on their top 25,
Oh, wow.
which everybody was shocked that it was that one and not the EP Carrillo one.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Because normally the EP Carrillo one, like with the fact that it's two brand, like it's kicked out by Oliva and it's got EP's name on it, that alone normally would scream that past
Right.
just off of recognition alone.
Yeah.
but it just proves that paying homage back to that history really paid off.
Yeah.
We're trying our best to try and push that into different markets and stuff like that. And some people love it, some people don't. And I think I had a few guys ask, they're like, well, if it's done by Oliva, then why doesn't it say Oliva anywhere on it? I said, well, why does Fiat not say BMW on it?
Yeah.
Like they're
different.
It's
two
okay with
different
coming out with
lines.
different lines. I mean,
Yeah.
that's fine.
yeah, and
you know?
we don't. If you look at Nub doesn't say Oliva anywhere on it.
Right.
Kane doesn't say Oliva anywhere on it. But yet those two have become very successful. And Kane, we're kind of doing this resurgence with it right now. Something I can talk about, I know is coming down the pipeline. I don't know when, but it's coming down the pipeline. So Kane, for the longest time, was a foot banded cigar. We've, as you can see in the packs, we've moved the band to where it's supposed to be because the reps have been complaining about that for years, and so has management. But it's been one of those things where they had to obviously do market studies.
I don't mind like a second band around the foot. That's fine.
Yeah.
But when you're smoking something and people say, what are you smoking? You go,
You know what? I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't
Shit,
remember
what am I
picked. Yeah.
smoking?
Yeah.
It's really, really good, whatever it is.
I only
Yeah,
like
that's-
cedar foot bands.
That's
Because I want to smoke them.
yeah. It tastes like blueberries and lumber.
Blueberries.
You want that? Or you want something else?
I've had both of those already.
You've had that one?
Wait, what's this?
Well, you
one
tried
was
this
So the
about?
Saint,
This is Sundance.
Oh, I haven't had Sundance yet.
the
you-
Saint Julian,
you've had this
one?
you've had their
Yeah.
stuff.
I just had some that had it before you guys did.
Well, this is Sundance then.
All right, let's do Sundance.
Well, and one other thing that we're going to be doing with the canes is, and I don't know how far down the line this is, but we started talking about it. We're going to start color coding the boxes. So instead of it being just the plain cedar box with the colored sticker over it, the Daytona box is going to be orange.
Nice.
The Cane F is going to be red. The Habano is going to be black. The Maduro is going to be white, so on.
Nice.
Love it.
And
I like colors.
yeah,
Will.
and
Colors are nice.
that
We'll hand
good
you
old
everyone.
fashioned.
I've had Will's lighter for like 3 weeks.
Asshole. Yeah, so the Sundance is Oregon. It's from Oregon.
So I
This
do
is
want
a
to
2
come back
year.
to this cigar. You know, we get some comments
Yeah, I
from
know.
people like Jim
Gene.
and Gene. Gene says it too. Is
Gene
it
does
Gene and
too,
Jim?
Yes.
Yeah, both of you. Fine. All right. We'll talk about the cigar.
Whatever, Gene.
No, but actually,
It's made out of tobacco.
it is hand rolled.
Fresh
It's
from
lit.
the farm.
It's, but I'm well into the second and proceeding close to the third. Man, the retro on this. I am trying to pick out the flavors and I'm struggling. It's awesome. I love it. It's definitely not peppery.
I'm still getting a lot
Um,
of cinnamon. From
Are
the
you?
retro.
Maybe that's. I'm getting something a little
Dry
bit.
cinnamon. Dry cinnamon.
I don't know what exactly it is. I've been thinking about it and
It's
I still can't quite.
There is a, like at the very top, there's a bit of a black pepper,
You think
but-
so?
just a touch, but I'm getting that kind of earthy quality, the good earthy quality, not
Okay.
the one I don't like.
I get a lot more woodsy on it.
Woodsy.
It's like
That may be it. Maybe
There
the
we
woodsy
go.
thing.
I
Yes.
hate with a fiery passion the word earthy.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to explain.
And the worst part is like the guy that put it into my head is kind of a controversial figure in the cigar world. He's very well liked, but there's some people that can't stand him and can't stand the brand.
Go on.
Wait a minute. I think I
Um,
knew who that you're talking about.
Yeah, I guarantee you do. Especially if I said the name, you
Is there
would.
some kind of a Yeti figure involved with this?
No,
No. Okay. Okay. It's not.
No.
him.
I was thinking of too.
no,
that guy.
no. Here's the thing. I like Steve, but Steve gets on social media and just rips people apart. And
Yeah.
it's
kinda like
I'm sitting
Donald
back there.
Trump.
I'm
Get off
sitting
the
back there
fucking
like
social media.
bro. I'm sitting back there like a cheerleader, sitting there going, "Get him!"
You don't want to do it.
No, I'm not doing it. He can do it. That's his thing, not mine.
Yeah.
But no, Juan Lopez.
Okay. Okay.
With Gurkha. He's the one that we were sitting there talking, and he goes, I was like, yeah, you get kind of earthy notes on this. And he goes, dirt. He goes, I was like, what do you mean? No, it's not dirt. And he goes, Well, that's what earthy means.
No, it doesn't.
He goes, what is earth made out of?
Dirt.
Dirt.
Yeah, but there's other things involved.
And I was
with
like,
earthy.
he goes, when you're saying earthy, he goes, say other, he goes, there's 1,000 things that could fall under that word. He
It tastes like
he
microbiology.
goes, just try it. He goes, try and be more specific.
Because
Yeah.
lots of people say earthy, and what they really mean is like, okay, I'm walking through the woods and
Woodsy,
I'm getting like
mossy.
that. Yeah.
umami kind of thing, or whatever.
or one that absolutely I've had before is like fresh turned soil. You know,
Yeah.
in the spring
And-
when they're out and they're plowing the fields, and you get that aroma, and I mean, there's
Absolutely. And
but you're not
and,
wrong.
and I
That's for
get where he
sure.
was. I get where he's coming. This was still very, very young in my
By the way,
cigar.
I feel the same way about the word smooth with whiskey. Anytime anybody says
That's funny you say
smooth,
that.
I am like,
By the way, this
But it's
was
all
that
about the
just
mouthfeel.
means that you just don't have any smooth what? Like, okay, so what? That doesn't taste the proof. It goes down easy. It's like soft in your mouth. Like
That's what she said.
what are we talking about here? All of those things. She said all of those things. I know I hit 3 for 3 there. That was the
did.
trifecta.
That was.
That
Yeah,
was.
you
Where's
really
my
did.
where's my bet winnings, right? Come on.
Yeah,
you
that's,
gotta bet on
I'll give you the blue
Yonkers.
ribbon later.
that's a
thank you. Appreciate
$2.20 payout. Sorry.
that. For that trifecta.
Yeah.
Hold on, we got you.
Everybody.
Oh yeah, that was
Hey, there we
that
go.
was the one win I had was that trifecta. We
It was, yeah,
on
me
a
and you.
$2 bet
Yeah.
we won 40 cents.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, a trifecta.
That's the
great.
minimum. That's the
it was-
absolute
it was
minimum.
horrible.
They have
It
to
was
pay it
horrible.
out. Yeah.
Well, we were fucking stoked because we lost all night. So
Yeah.
But no, the point in all that, he told me that very early on, and I feel like it wasn't really a shot at saying earthy. I feel like it was more of a challenge to try and
Think
get me
deeper.
to think deeper and,
Yeah.
and come up with more
Yeah.
words. He goes, if you're going to make a career out of this, like you got to be a little bit deeper than that.
Well,
And I'm like, okay, I get where he's coming from, but at the same time, I'm like, sometimes
taint.
earthy
It's
is
taint.
taint. Yeah, it's totally.
but you know,
Jesus,
ask
taint.
them. Like, I think if somebody says earthy, then say, do you mean earthy like
What region of it?
walking through a woods? Do you mean earthy like I'm out hunting earthworms? Like
Colorado or Mexico.
give me
What are we
some.
talking here?
Yeah, is earthy like a desert?
Yeah.
I mean, you could be. There's a lot of ways that you could kind of take.
This
that.
reminds me of PETA on my doorstep while I'm butchering an elk. That type of earth.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
very-
an earthy.
It's very antlery.
Right.
Like right when
Right.
you like.
People
Take the
eating
antlers.
tasty animals.
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't know what
Yeah,
antlers
so
You,
taste
you know,
like.
you're actually bringing up a great point here. Something I hadn't thought about. So when people say smooth, I should just be asking them,
How
hey,
smooth?
let me give you some examples of smooth, and you
What
know
aspect?
what exactly do you mean? Like it doesn't burn going down?
What's
and that's
it smooth
okay
like?
if
Tennessee
if
whiskey?
you're saying that, then saying okay, so it drinks softer than its proof. That's great.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
that's
it's
awesome.
different.
It's very drinkable, right?
But you
It's
gotta-
very approachable. I'm
And
okay
it's-
with
and
that.
it's one of those things too. When you say something like when you try to approach that, like you got to try and I'm guilty of this. When you approach that, you got to try and come across not being like condescending about
Right.
it.
Right.
Because you're trying to be like, no, I'm trying to do for you what somebody else did for me. I'm trying to challenge. That way, if you're trying to learn more about
This is
and
smooth.
trying
What a
to-
fucking idiot.
yeah, like you just
You
don't
don't
want
want to. Yeah, don't say that.
Yeah.
It's like okay, let me help.
dumbass.
let's talk through it together. You think it's smooth. All right. So we're drinking a barrel proof and it tastes like it's, 90 proof. That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
a great characteristic, right? I mean, if you've
Yeah.
ever had George T. Stagg is known for being, 135 to 140, somewhere
really,
in that
it's really
range.
smooth.
But people will say it's smooth. And I'm like, okay, so what you're really meaning is it tastes like it's 100 proof, even though it's 138 and a half, right? And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a good descriptor, but
Is
but
that
just
fucking
be
terrible?
more specific.
Is that not smooth?
No, I took a sip and it almost tasted like
Like nothing?
like caramel apple almost.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
See, it's not bad.
I'll try that one next. It looks like,
No, it's
It's-
not bad.
It looks
Moonshine.
It looks so young.
yeah, it's
well,
2 years.
It is
It's
young.
2-year Oregon.
I mean,
By the way,
it's-
but it
it's
also
young,
tastes
but it's
less
also
than
not.
96
Yeah.
proof.
So me and Scott got the St. Julian from
Total-
St. Julian Winery.
I mean, the port stuff, definitely. The dark
Oh,
cherry
yeah.
bomb is
Dude, it's fruit stripe
huge.
gum on the nose.
It is.
Like, it's
Yeah.
fucking insane.
Yeah, which actually, I mean,
80, this one's 80 proof.
so
that
I want to
one's
taste
96.
this at cask.
That'd be nice.
I would really like to try this. I'm actually really, really impressed. St. Julian's been making wine forever. My wife drinks their wine. It is It's grape
And it's a
juice.
toss-up
It's
because
total
last
grape
time I
juice,
knew it
right?
was 5-year MGP, but I think this one might be theirs now.
This
I
says
don't
5
know.
year, and it looks like
It kind of
it's-
looks like it's not saying anything about produced anywhere else. But
doesn't.
It
there.
says it is
it
a
says
Michigan
Michigan.
straight bourbon whiskey.
Produced
So
and
So it
distilled.
should
It
be.
says
Yeah.
right there at the bottom.
yep,
Does it say
Yeah.
distilled too? Okay.
No, it says produced,
Produced
and
and
bottled.
bottled.
Oh, produced and bottled. That's
Yeah.
my bad.
But there is nothing
So,
that
like-
says distilled anywhere else.
Yeah.
Produced
So-
is. It says finished in port barrels. That's producing
That could
this.
be exactly.
It
So,
could
like-
be.
That could be them bringing
Yeah.
the juice up and just
Well,
run it in port
But
barrels.
I'd just be
It doesn't
curious on
taste
that
like
too.
it does not taste like an MGP to me.
No.
St. Julian's
does
is
not.
kind of a soft spot for me because growing up, whenever we do like New Year's parties and whatever, St. Julian's would always make the sparkling fruit juices and stuff.
Mhm.
So my parents would always
So
go
that
out
was
and
the
buy a
non-alcoholic.
bottle.
Yeah.
My parents would always buy a bottle when I
I
was
guess I
little.
didn't realize that. Like I
Well, and
kind of forgot about
I
that.
found out that one of their tasting rooms is across the street from one of my accounts,
Oh, nice.
like
Oh,
right
okay.
on the border of Michigan.
I don't know how we
Yeah.
ended up with that.
So what I'll do is when I'm driving up, and I'm probably telling some secrets, but I'll drive up, I'll hit Fort Wayne, hit all those guys, finish driving up, and then I'll go hit a shop called Chowner's in Adrian, Michigan.
Never been there.
Which Adrian is one of those like small towns where they've started to they've got things built up. There's a Walmart. There's like the remnants of what used to be a mall. They've got a few different hotels. and-
Stoplight.
yeah, but then
One.
it's kind of like Bloomington,
Okay.
where Bloomington's got the old school area and then they've got the new school built out kind of area. That's kind of the same way Adrian is.
Okay.
But also, there's nothing around Adrian at all. So
Oh.
you're driving around and you're like, nothing, 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 nothing. You crest this hill and you're like, is that a Walmart? What the hell? Like, it comes out of nowhere.
Huh.
But I'll go there, and then there's another one called Port Royal. I'll go to there. They're in Dundee, Michigan. And that town is very dangerous for me because there's Dundee. There's this awesome steakhouse, like steak and ale, like kind of place right in the same strip. It sits in front of a Cabela's. There's a beef jerky store.
Fuck yeah.
And then you go across the street and there's St. Julian.
Hell yeah.
Say all they're missing is
That's a great
cast iron.
circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, I drove all day. I hit all my accounts that I needed to today. I'm going to go have some fun. And I'll just go hang out at the gun counter, even though I'm in Michigan and I can't buy anything because I live in Indiana and they won't sell me anything. Sad.
Fuckers.
Listen, just ship this back to Noblesville. I'll buy it there. It's fine.
Yeah.
But like having that nice little it's like a little oasis after
Yeah,
driving
right
that
there.
far. I'll go do that, and then I'll drive the extra hour up because I have nothing else that far south. And I'll drive an extra hour up, go catch a hotel, and be cool. But
Yeah, I'm not mad at that one.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'll have to try that one.
Yeah, try that
Well,
one next, and then you'll have to get into that too.
Picture time.
Insert commercial
That's yeah.
Hit the button.
Cheers.
here. Yeah, so this one is 80 proof, and it's kind of surprising for an 80 proof.
It
Um,
surprised me a lot.
That's why, like, when you ask people like cash strength or like hazmat or 80 proof, I think there's a place for both. Like, there is absolutely a place for both.
Oh yeah.
But there's like a difference between this 80 proof and like Basil Hayden.
So, you said hazmat, and I gotta bring this up. We were in Louisville, and I saw this craft spirits and cocktails bar, and because we were driving into Nulu, and we were gonna go get some Spinelli's pizza.
Hell yeah, got to.
Yeah, I love all of their artwork too. Like I've got one of their shirts. It's like that old Rat Fink, and he's delivering a pizza kind of thing.
What was the cocktail bar then?
That's Nulu,
Okay.
like Nulu Distilleries.
Yeah.
We walked in and they had like everything Nulu made, and we're like, man,
Yeah.
you guys got a lot. And they're like, yeah, no, it's
All
literally
on-
in the same building.
Yep.
Do you want to take a tour? Like it's gonna start in 10 minutes. And we're like,
No thanks.
holy crap, sure, why not? Like, how much is
Yeah.
it? I think it was like $15-20. And they're like, we have 9 bottles available for tasting at the end, but we only let you try 8. And I'm like, great, then I don't want your agave liqueur or whatever the hell that is.
Right.
Everything else I'll try.
Yeah.
That was kind of a. If you've never done that tour,
I haven't done the Nulu tour.
It's so cool because you actually get.
Thank you to sponsor Deadwood Live. Derek with Deadwood Live is producing top quality live edge products as well as bourbon themed furniture. If you've been in the lounge, you've seen the custom live edge table and barrel stools produced by Derek. Be sure to give him a like and follow on Facebook at Deadwood Live. That's DED Wood Live.
They are probably the only one I've been through that has dealt with prohibition level tactics in recent times, because one of the original founders is kind of a con artist and kind of screwed over the rest of the investors and everybody and never filed any of the paperwork for the licensing.
Ooh, that's not good.
So they were all sitting in there producing, barreling, and getting everything ready to roll, and all of a sudden the garage door, they just hear banging and the garage door goes flying up, and they've got ATF coming in that direction, ATF coming from another direction, and so back in the day when
What are they going to do? Are they going to run away?
well, back in the day, what they would do when they caught you
ATF's
making
crashing your
booze,
place, and you're like, we're just distilling here, guys. I mean,
I'll get you a glass. Calm down.
right, right.
Yeah, no doubt.
This
But
isn't
they,
1920, okay?
So here's the thing. Back then, how they would get rid of that booze is they would roll it out into the street and hit the barrel with an axe and just drain it out into the
Yeah.
drains. You want to know what they do now? The same thing.
You're shitting me.
They do the exact same thing.
That's awesome.
The only difference is the fire department has to show up, hook up a hose, and dilute it.
And spray it down.
And they literally spray it
Wow.
down and dilute it as it's going down the drain. That's it.
Was this like 2 days ago? Is that why the Ali Center caught on fire in the parking garage?
I don't think
not
that's
that
the
far.
case. I don't think that's the case, but it could be connected.
It could be connected.
They're dumping their whiskey in the second floor of the parking garage at the Ali Center.
Damn alligators in the sewers are just going crazy right now.
If they're drunk, they can't catch me. It's
So
fine.
speaking of law enforcement, I no details yet, but did you guys hear Ray Hall Letterman Racing got raided by the FBI yesterday?
No.
Sex
What?
trafficking.
Fuck if I know.
No, that was
Going.
Diddy.
Bobby and Graham, what are you guys doing over there, huh?
Wow.
Yeah,
Raided.
it was weird.
Wow.
Raided by the FBI.
So
Wonder
legal
what
battery
that's-
cells or
I-
something?
Dude, you got me. It's a race team. Like,
Yep.
what are you possibly doing
That
with
is
a
a little
race
weird.
team to get raided by the FBI?
Import cigars.
Tax
mean,
evasion? That'd be about the only I can think
either
of.
that
or-
Pulling a
You know,
Wesley Snipes on them.
Fraud or
right?
something.
Yeah,
Who knows?
yeah.
They
yeah.
needed to find
Or
the
it-
rest of that baby oil.
It also could have been one person on their crew. They've been spotted for
Oh
something too.
God, let's hope not that. Ugh.
Could be.
Yeah, we all know what
Diddy
that
could only
means.
hold 100 bottles. Ray Hall's got a big warehouse.
Oh.
He's got 80 barrels of Pappy sitting in his warehouse. He doesn't know where he got it.
Big ass ashtray into a spittoon there. Oh, that was not an. that
Sorry,
was-
Diddy. Don't come for me.
He's not going
Please.
anywhere. He
Dude,
got denied for bail.
Oh,
he
good.
got
Yeah.
picked up on federal sex trafficking and racketeering charges.
Nice.
Jeez.
Like,
I mean, if
he's
you're
not-
going to do it, you might as well do both.
yeah, like
So my question is, are all the Diddy fans out there coming to his rescue? I'm like, how do you come to the rescue for something like that?
And especially if you-
About in the same capacity
so
as
I
they
haven't
did
read
with R.
any of
Kelly.
these. Have you guys read
Oh,
any of the
okay.
stories?
No.
I haven't either.
I
No.
just keep hearing
I
Trump
just saw
deny his
headlines that
friendship.
were like the freak parties or something.
Oh God.
yeah, and
I'm like, okay, what in the hell is going on?
What was the hang himself guy? Who was that guy?
Epstein.
that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
It's-
didn't hang
No,
himself.
he got suicided.
I was like,
Yes,
what are you
he
talking
got
about?
suicided.
Suicided.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes more sense now.
Yeah, so he passed the torch to Diddy, and now he's reconciling his
Yeah, yeah,
oil
that's-
collection.
We better calm
Bad
down.
news.
The Clintons are coming.
Clintons are coming. The Clintons coming.
A little faster. than
I would
she
be
is.
That's all
scared
right.
of them.
Bill won't be here. I don't sell gurkhas, so it's fine.
There you go.
Or White House.
Or White House.
I heard he's like full on like either vegetarian or vegan or something like that now.
Does anybody even give a shit?
No,
You know,
he looks like the Crypt Keeper.
He does.
Well,
He
I mean,
looks
he has to
awful.
look like his wife. I mean, it makes
Oh.
sense.
Ugh.
She looks like the Crypt Keeper if
Yeah.
like he was if the Crypt Keeper was a competition eater.
She's looked that way for like 30 years. It's like, come on,
She's already a wax
God.
figure.
God, please don't run again. God,
She is the
you're like
scariest lady.
147 years old. Stop.
because America is good.
What?
Yeah.
I just keep seeing these JFK ads, and it's hard to like make out his
You mean RFK?
RFK. I'm sorry.
Okay, I was like,
Yeah,
Wow.
RFK.
We used to-
RFK.
What is it? Kevlar helmets or?
Wow.
Man.
Wow.
He's got a bulletproof glass between him and his driver.
Was that?
No.
Rob, what's the name of the podcast you want to give shit to?
Oh yeah, we definitely gotta give shit to the was it
Bourbon and
Bourbon and BS.
Oh yeah,
Honestly-
this topic sponsored by Bourbon and B.
Yeah, I completely forgot their name because they're completely irrelevant to us.
Exactly.
So,
Shots fired. All right, I'll clip that off and send it to him.
fired.
No,
Speaking
no.
of JFK,
Yeah, God damn,
No.
Jesus Christ.
we know.
man,
I
you are in rare form, like I said.
Jesus Christ.
See, I don't
didn't
know
say
the
that.
guy that
I
actually
didn't say
started
that.
the podcast, but I know that Jake Sanders is on there a lot. I know Tyler Jones is on there some too.
Jake helped start it.
Jake helped start it, so yeah, we want to start some banter
We're gonna
with
help
you
finish
guys,
it.
and yeah.
We like you, but we're gonna give you shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So have you guys ever listened to their podcast?
I
No.
have not.
No,
I need
because it's
to.
pretty irrelevant. So I mean,
Oh, that must be the reason.
Only on Jake's story.
I'm just messing with you guys. Yes, we're gonna start listening to you guys, and we're gonna start throwing shit your way. So good luck.
There was one night I was sitting at my hotel and like Bourbon and BS popped up and Jake was on there, so I just started screwing with Jake in the comments. Like I would just post something and they're just like, you could see the guys on there just reading comments like, son of a bitch, I'm not repeating that.
I'm not doing that one.
That's
We should just do a live react episode to Bourbon and BS then.
Oh, alive to their live.
Live to their live, yeah.
Oh,
man.
We'll just pipe them in the corner like a picture-in-picture. and then,
that would be great.
yeah.
It'd be hilarious.
I think we're
Eventually.
onto
Yeah,
something.
Mystery Science Theater, just like
Yes.
talk about
We can do it right there on the couch.
Just shadows.
Yeah. We'll just silhouette ourselves, just the three of us sitting on the couch.
Yeah, I'd like to meet the other guy, Jake, and the other. What's his name?
I thought you meant from Mystery Science
Do you know
Theater.
what-
It was
no,
like,
okay,
I'd fucking
I'm
love
sorry.
to meet them too.
I've,
No,
seen
I'd like-
I've seen it like twice.
I'd just like to meet them and just BS with them a little bit. Be fun.
Well,
I mean,
here's
they
the
like
thing.
cigars and bourbon. I mean,
I've
they
got the
can't be all
memory.
bad.
I've got
Exactly.
the memory of a dead rat.
Yeah.
So I forget to watch things,
That's
and
good.
like my friends are like, "Oh yeah, you should check out this podcast." I'm like, "Absolutely, never."
Yeah.
I've watched this one more than any of the other ones.
Take that, bourbon
There
and
you
BS.
go.
But it was kind of interesting. There was the couple of times that I've seen it, I have just been like scrolling through, and like Jake either shared it or was on it or something.
Yeah.
And I'll be sitting in the hotel just chilling, hanging out. And I'm like, you know what? I'll throw that on while I'm like kind of just vegging out. And I'll throw it on, post it up, and like put in like orders or get some paperwork straightened out or whatever, office work crap that nobody's interested in. But yeah, it's a good show.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good show. Y'all's better.
Damn. There we go. All right. Well,
Mainly because I've been on this one.
Yeah. You haven't
of
had the invite.
course.
Well, that's the thing. Tyler said, texted me and said, "Hey, I've not been on your show. Why not?" I'm like, "Well, come on." So we scheduled him, and he canceled.
Oh,
I'm like, "Come on, Tyler."
Getting called
Jake-
out.
man.
Jake commented on our Chattanooga
love you
trip. He
guys.
was like, "Why didn't I get an invite?" I'm like, "Well,
Exactly.
fucking text me, bro."
No, we love you guys. Everyone's great in this industry. We love them, except for Gurkha. They suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's ever said like, "Oh man, that was a great Gurkha," except for Bill Clinton. But
Well,
The only
it wasn't the Gurkha.
But
that
does he
did
really
that.
smoke those cigars? It sounds like he's got
Wow.
other ulterior motives
nah,
with
he
them.
he uses it like a popsicle. He just licks on it.
yeah,
Yeah, gotcha. With his special Monica flavor.
Yeah, a little marinade.
Mm.
He infuses his gurkhas.
Yeah, he doesn't smoke the ghost, that's for sure.
Infused from the outside.
Ooh, can you imagine? Why is it spicy?
I'm getting hints of yeast.
I think this is a good. This needs to be a political ad.
Oh God.
I'm Rod Burgundy, and I approve this message.
A vote for Gurkha is a vote for Hillary. That's
Yeah.
not true. Please don't.
No, don't vote for either one of them.
So we kind of touched on this a little bit earlier.
Yes.
We were talking about
Let's
your
get back to
knife.
reality here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Speaking of touching,
Yeah. So
Speaking of touching,
he was showing off the knife that he was using earlier.
Yeah.
So that's those all come through us over to Oliva. I'm gonna kind of go through a little bit of like I'm gonna do probably the newest, my favorite, or the newest, the one I use the most, and then my favorite.
Okay.
So the newest one is actually the dog tags.
Cool cutter.
Oh yeah, super cool, and we actually
Super sharp blades
we
too.
make one that's a lot more jewelry-esque too. It's a little bit smaller than this, and it comes with a second tag that has different designs and all the ones that I was showing you those in Vegas too.
Yeah.
They're finally available.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're available here in the U.S. now. But this is called the Tag 135 because it's 35% larger than a standard issue dog tag. It's actually got a dual blade, so this is actually a blade here, and obviously that goes there. But I mean, you can wear this around your neck. You can take that off, and it's thin enough. You can slide that into your wallet if you want.
Yeah, that is really, really thin.
Yeah.
And the little bar here comes in black, red, blue. There's this like it's called champagne. It's this like almost dusty gold,
like
kinda,
rose.
yeah,
Yeah.
like not quite as warm as that. But,
Pinkish.
So get
Yeah.
it with the paint on it,
and then,
use it for a year, then hammer the shit out of it. Now you got a hammered version.
boom.
Boom.
And then this is the OD green. I've got guys that have done this. The front of it has the LFL logo on it, and then if you flip it over, you got this big open canvas. And I've got a guy up in Traverse City at Nolan's.
Nolan's.
Shout out,
Shout out. I love those guys.
But he had a couple guys that were regulars and really helped him out, especially during the COVID times and stuff like that. Which sounds like we're talking about the bubonic, but whatever.
Yeah, I know. Feels like it, doesn't it?
He did they're retired Marines, so he had the globe and anchor put on the back of like the
Nice.
OD green
Very
ones,
cool.
and gifted them to them.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
That is actually what I used to cut mine today, and I mean, I did it at an angle because anything I do with a torpedo, I cut at an angle. A little bit better airflow. The one like our OG cutter is the knife. This one in particular is like an acacia burl. All of the woods that we do are not sealed. So as you use it, you create this kind of patina. And that way it's unique to you.
Yeah, it just naturally ages with your oils.
So
Yeah.
depending on what you're doing with your hands, it's going to end up in the wood.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you're Bill
Dirty.
Clinton, Monica Lewinsky,
This smells like pineapple.
smells like yeast.
Smells like intern.
This smells like a leather holster because that's where it's at most of the time. But inside on this, if you look at it, you'll see one side has a gap, one side is flush to the side. And basically it's a single beveled blade. Lay your cigar in there, close it down. It works in the same physics as like scissors.
Yeah.
And it works out just fine.
And that will not make
It
it,
does.
through TSA. There's no
That
way.
will not make it through
no,
TSA.
no,
No.
open-ended blade
But-
like
So
that.
I
But the
will say
coolest
one thing
part-
on this knife, and don't freak out when you hear this because people do usually. So if you use a push cutter or whatever, the spring cutter,
Yeah.
if you do that, you clip it hard, quick. You don't hear the crunching. You'll hear a little bit of the crunching in tobacco with this, but because of that bevel blade being on the right side, you put your cigar in on the logo side.
Yeah.
The only way anything, if you get any kind of cracking at all, it's going to be to the outside that you're throwing away
Past the
anyway,
cap.
right
Yeah.
to the cap.
and it gives a great
Yeah.
cut. So don't be turned off on it. It's a beautiful cutter.
Basically and a lot of our cutters have that same mentality of if it's the part you're going to throw away, I don't care how it ends up.
Nope,
Right.
not at
right,
all.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're going to throw it away. I don't care.
Nope.
I will sacrifice that 100% if I can make the cut on that cigar look perfect every freaking time.
Right.
That's where we kind of come in, and like the holsters that the sheaths that we have for these, I mean, it's real leather. I mean,
Yeah, it comes in black or tan. There's
it
black.
comes in a lot of colors.
Oh, they do come in more
Yeah.
colors. I've
We
got
got,
black
like-
and tan here.
We've got like the racing, they call it like sports car leather, in like a blue and a red and a
Oh,
yellow.
nice.
Nice.
And which unless you're matching your high-end Pasta Rocket car,
Pasta rocket.
Pasta rocket.
Yeah, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, stuff like that.
All right. All right.
This is probably
Which one of my pasta rocket cars will I get a matching case
Yeah.
to? I don't know.
Will I use the Chevy Spark that I let my wife drive, or the Equinox that I drive?
Exactly.
Let my wife drive. No, she picked that thing out and took me to the cleaners at the negotiations table.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love her to death. She is never going to buy a car with me again.
It's 19,000 out the door. We'll pay 26.
She's like, the sticker on the window was 18, and she goes, and they're like, I was like, listen, man, I like the car. I don't like it 18,000. I was like, I need to get a better deal on that. And he goes,
Let me go talk to my
he's
manager.
looking at me, and my wife's sitting where he is, and he goes, I mean, and just shifts his eyes to her, shifts his eyes right back to me, and goes, I mean, maybe we could find you a different car. And I was like, why did he look at her like that? And I looked over
Who's
at
the
her,
boss?
and she's like, looking like a sad puppy. I'm like, son of a bitch, run the paperwork, we'll do it.
Fuck her.
She's got the Galaxy print everything around the house, and this car is black with purple, blue, and silver like metal flake in it.
Oh, there you
So
go.
it looks like Galaxy
There you
as
go.
you're going down the road. So she fell in love immediately. She wanted a small car, and she wanted a Galaxy.
I need Ford Rapid Red.
Well, I'm red, but I'm not rapid for shit. If you see me running, shoot whatever's chasing me.
Right.
This is probably the coolest piece that we have,
Punch.
in my opinion. Yeah, because it's a punch cutter, but also
A friendship
we
bracelet.
talked about the TSA stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is TSA approved.
Yes. That one would go through no problem.
Now, the biggest reason why this is different than any other punch. So if you look at any other punch, the blade is on the outs. That chamfer for the blade is on the outside of the punch. So what that does, it creates a pinch point out.
Set it in.
So when you
That's why you
punched it-
crack
when you-
so many
yeah,
caps.
Yeah.
When you punched a cigar and it's created, you've used it one too many times and it splits the cap on that cigar. That's what's happening. It's creating that pinch point out. So putting the bevel on the inside, what that does is it allows, if we're gonna crack anything, we're gonna crap that core. We're gonna crack the core, and you're getting rid of that anyway. You're throwing it away. Who cares? Unless you're saving that for some psychopathic arts and crafts thing. But
Put it in your pipe and smoke it.
I was gonna say that.
that works.
No,
What are all
that's
these
tobacco
nuggets
on
that you're
that.
saving?
Yeah.
Right. I'm
Did you
creating an
say not
infinity
all
cigar.
In
Oh God! Now that I have said that, somebody out there is going to do it. Someone's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I saved all my caps
I'm
and I
gonna
saved
save
all my
this. You wanna
punches."
save
and
yours?
the-
We'll just
Right, we'll just.
smash
I
it
saved
down
all the
and-
ends of all of my cigars
I'll
when I was
pull
done
all the
smoking.
butts out of the ashtray back.
Perfect. We'll
the ash
create an
bucket for
infinity
you.
cigar.
gross.
Just smash it all together.
Gross.
Now I understand smash bag of assholes. Okay, that makes sense now.
something fun that is coming
Oh,
from
no.
LFL.
First of all, I'm a little scared of what you're going to say next because of what we were just talking about, and suddenly you thought of this.
No,
I mean, we're talking about.
I was lighting a
some really
cigar. I
okay.
zoned-
Okay,
I
so it was
zoned-
something
I'm not
else
gonna lie,
that
I
triggered
zoned
this.
out,
Gotcha.
yeah.
All right.
I zoned out
He
for a
stopped
second.
listening to us a long time ago.
Yeah. He was like, "What the fuck are these guys talking about?"
He's like, why am I not on the bourbon?
Wait, there's a
BS
camera.
Bourbon and
podcast?
BS podcast can be
There's a
bought better
camera,
than
there's
this shit.
microphones. What am I doing here?
It's so much better if Jake
How did I
was
get
on
to
the show.
Ingalls, Indiana? What's going on right now?
All right, what's coming?
So we kind of had some prototypes at the trade show in Vegas for these, and they were non-working prototypes. Everybody could kind of check them out. We are releasing a. What are you doing?
Blending.
Okay,
I'm a master blender.
you master something. But we've got some lighters coming down the line too. We're not sure on when those are releasing. I've not been given any information on that, which is probably for the best because I'll tell everybody. If my office is watching, I won't tell anybody. I promise.
No.
Nobody will know until you want me to tell them.
Tell us what you were going to say.
But yeah, these lighters, the new
They're not
lighters,
listening.
they're absolutely fantastic. And
It's like white
just
wine.
looking at how the
want that much?
action's going to work on it, looking at how that action's going to work, it's going to be almost the super slim grip trigger is what I like to call it.
Okay.
So like it would be where this whole side would be a button to hit and trigger
Right.
the lighter.
Gotcha.
And I think we're doing a single or a double torch on
Okay.
it.
Okay.
We're gonna have a bunch of different colors, and that way you can match it to your cutter. And we're just gonna kind of play it by ear. I got a very, very fun opportunity while we were in Vegas. We had like a family dinner almost for our company, and we brought the guys in from LFL, and we brought in our marketing team, and we brought in the owners and everybody, and we all got to sit down and have dinner together and just relax and shoot the shit. And it was super cool because I was sitting next to the founder of LFL the entire night, and he was like, you seem pretty like cigar nerdy about this stuff. Do you want to see how I make the designs? And I'm like,
Yeah.
man, I don't know. Yes, if you don't do that, I'm going to lose my shit.
Yeah.
And he pulls out his phone, pulls up this app, and or pulls up this like CAD app, and just makes a new design while we're sitting at dinner, and goes, actually kind of like that. We'll probably release that later. And I'm like, okay.
Okay. That's cool.
I'm like, name it after me. And
That's
he
what I was
goes,
gonna
"Not a
say.
chance
Yeah.
in hell."
This
So you
one's the
said the name.
Dewayne.
So LFL, that's the La Flor Flamingo, whatever the hell, right?
Yeah, Little Flamingo League.
Little Flamingo League.
So La Fin Lamb literally means
La
like the
Fin
fine blade.
Gotcha.
Laughing Lamb, right?
Yeah, La Fin
Laughing
Lamb.
Lamb.
It's
Had
like
a
saying
flamingo
Louisville.
in there or
Laughing Lamb.
something. Whatever.
Laughing Lamb.
Yeah, you just got to get a
Laughing.
little lazy with it.
It's
Yeah.
not that.
Lamb.
Sound like an idiot.
Well, I am.
Laughing Lamb.
You know what? I
Laughing-
bet I could have
Laughing
pronounced
Lamb.
it correctly when we were down in Chattanooga on the front porch.
Yeah,
Probably.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
Everything was
Laughing
blurring together there. Woo.
Yeah, podcast that will never see the light of day.
So this Sundance smells like Cool Ranch Doritos.
What? 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 That's what you got?
Wow.
My,
All right.
Holy shit, you're not wrong.
All right.
What in the hell?
Let 'em-
Yeah.
I got it. Okay. I hate you right now.
I'm fucking sorry.
Dude.
Cool Ranch.
I'm
yeah.
so
I
sorry.
can see
You
that.
said caramel apple taste, and it does.
It
It
does.
tastes like a
taste.
caramel
The thing
apple.
is, it's like I spend too much time in my car too, so this is probably getting way too specific. It's that bag of Cool Ranch Doritos that's been sitting in the passenger seat, just baking in the sun.
Yeah,
Right,
there's
right.
one left because you forgot
Yeah.
it in the bag.
You open it
Yeah.
up and get the
And you're
aroma.
dying.
in the
You're so
entire
hungry,
car.
and you're like,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
fuck it.
you
You,
get-
just eat it.
You get back in the
Like,
car.
this thing's
you open
been
the bag,
preserved
it's
for
like,
16 years.
Yeah.
Right?
It tastes like reflective chip bag. It's fucking insane.
It's Grant. Hey, Grant.
Don't run away. You're
Don't go
already
away,
in
Matt.
range.
Just
Smell
go
it. What is
away.
it?
Hey,
Well, don't tell me what
breaking
it is.
news
Just-
here on the Final Third podcast. Grant's getting himself a new house.
Yeah, they broke ground. They got the
Hey-o.
foundation started over there.
Oh, did they?
They
What's
got
it
Yeah,
smell like?
he just signed the paperwork today, I heard.
Nice.
So
They dug the
Congratulations
foundations.
to
I
Grant.
drove by
Does
there
it smell
yesterday.
like alcohol? What was
smells
that
like
answer?
alcohol.
Well, I mean, whenever Grant shows up, he usually just orders one alcohol, please.
Can I have an alcohol?
There is alcohol in that.
There's
Very
alcohol
good.
in
I'm
that,
glad.
yes.
I'm glad you picked that out. That was
That's terrible.
Such a
Alex,
dis-
Cool
spot
Ranch
on.
Doritos.
Yeah.
Cool Ranch, man.
Now, I did blend the two together.
Yeah, how was that?
It's actually pretty freaking good.
You might have to go make one of your cocktails.
you're gonna get a
Oh.
message from this Sundance,
Sundance.
and they're gonna be like, "We do not put Doritos in our whiskey. Stop telling people that."
Yeah, but I guarantee it's actually not bad, is it? Pass it out. They can try it.
Something smells like
That's
Fritos.
Peach Street with Sundance.
It's actually, it kind of pulls more flavor from the
barbecue
Sundance,
Fritos.
but knocks down the barbecue.
The twists.
Fritos. The twists.
honey barbecue.
Yeah, the honey barbecue twist.
All right, yeah.
hate that-
I'm just all over fucking Frito-Lay right now. Sorry.
Which, what? By the way, we will take a sponsorship from you, Frito,
Yes,
if
please.
you want to.
Yeah, if you want to sponsor, we're all in.
the corn chip on the back end is screwing my head up right now.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely there.
I was not prepared for that.
Maybe
at
Mike
all.
needs to be on Percocets more often to get, you know,
Maybe.
get
Not
his palate's
Swear to God. It's diclofenac, okay, and
whatever.
baclofen.
Whatever.
What about a dyke?
Tomato, whatever. thanks.
Baclofen?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd take that.
it helps.
Stops my legs from shaking. Final Third Cigar is Indiana's exclusive Aladino Cigar Lounge. Come to Final Third for a selection of over 20 different Aladino cigars, including the Cameroon, a wonderful cigar with nice light flavors. make sure and visit Final Third, the Aladino exclusive cigar lounge for Indiana.
Speaking of hockey, fuck the Pens.
Oh, fuck the
That's
Pens.
right.
Jesus Christ. I don't think it matters. Like, it always just comes back to the Penguins.
We have a really good friend, Scott Johnston. Shout out to
Shout
that
out to
boy.
Scott.
He's a Penguins fan, so we always mess with him with the Penguins.
And we love Doc.
We
he's
love
great.
Doc. He just
We
doesn't
just
like
hate the
good teams.
Penguins.
I laughed. I had a.
He likes good bourbon though.
By the way, I was sitting in a meeting yesterday, and Doc, next time I see you, I'm going to call you out on this shit. I see like 15 messages in a row
To
come
himself.
up from.
To
I'm
himself.
like, dude, you're talking to yourself right now on a group text about how much stuff is going on in Chattanooga and all these things. I'm just like, why don't you just wait and like tell us about it? Like
Yeah.
he's just my phone's
Yeah,
blowing
Scott,
up.
show
I'm
up
in some
more
sort
often.
of executive meeting, right? And my phones just keep buzzing. I'm like, put that shit in my pocket. And the whole time I'm trying to present to these executives, and it's like, there's Doc again. There's Doc again.
There's
I'm
Doc.
like, are you not working? I mean, he works at Lilly. I'm pretty sure it's like a scientist.
He's like, hold on, I got to take this.
He's a doctor who doesn't help people. That's exactly it. Yes.
No, those are called college professors.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
I thought that was him. I was
I
going to
thought for a second it was too. Yeah. I was like, oh shit. Here we go.
How's it going, brother?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't hate this,
Yeah.
but I'm not in love with it.
It's not bad for a 2-year whiskey at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
I don't even know, where are they from? Did they say
Oregon.
Oregon?
Yeah, this one's in
Okay.
Oregon.
It was distilled in Oregon, but where did they actually do anything with it?
Was it distilled
Oregon.
in Oregon or
They
was
said
it
distilled in
produced?
Oregon, I believe.
No, it's distilled there.
Did you buy that on secondary? Well, I'm just wondering. I'm assuming it was shoplifted.
$12.
No, Jen brought it home from her trip last time she went to
so
Oregon.
she shoplifted it. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
It was $20 on the shelves, $12 on secondary.
It might have been.
You don't pay for anything in Oregon, right? Don't you just go into stores and randomly just
That's
grab
true.
stuff and walk out?
That's true.
Grants Pass
Only if it's illicit drugs.
Or-
oh, gotcha.
or
Mushrooms
donuts.
are totally fine.
Or
You can do that.
donuts.
So we went to
Wait, So we
Oregon.
can go to Voodoo and just get wrecked.
There you go.
Okay, so it was Voodoo Donuts. We were there for our honeymoon.
Wait, seriously?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no, this was our.
I was joking.
No. This was our anniversary trip because we honeymooned in Northern California, Redwoods, and hiked and went to Oregon, all that shit. So we went back for our anniversary this past January, and we went hiking at Multnomah Falls, right outside of Portland. And I'm not vegan, but I can't have dairy.
My
So
wife's the same way.
I love
I mean,
the
you eat
fact
meat.
that
You love meat
I love meat.
Yeah.
Give me all the meat,
Heyo.
any size.
because you
Yeah,
like the cock in your mouth.
I like the mouthfeel of
Yes, he does.
meat
Yeah.
in and around.
Your aura.
Little tube steak.
But yeah. Tube
Steak
steak.
boogie.
Anyways, we were hiking at Multnomah Falls. After we stood in line for donuts, I paid $42 for a dozen vegan donuts. We each ate one.
Did they do your taxes and wipe your ass
I fucking wish they would have.
for $42?
Yeah,
If I'm buying
$42.
a dozen donuts for $42,
So
they
so-
better do my taxes, wipe my
Yeah.
ass, suck my
I was
dick.
gonna say,
the
I
whole
better have
nine.
a happy ending.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm thinking you had 10 extra donuts there. Did the bears leave them alone too when you dropped them off in the woods for them? Because I don't think I'd want to eat a vegan donut.
No, they were good. It just tasted
Okay.
like a donut.
All right.
But we went hiking, right? So we my wife wanted to stop by, I can't remember what store it was. One of the nice bag places. I don't know.
Like Gucci or Coach. Or one
It
of
wasn't quite that nice.
Veer Wang.
Might have been that one.
Wang.
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 You said, dude.
Wang.
So we go pick up a new bag for our trip home because we needed to offload some weight in one of the bags. So she goes and picks up a day bag. And then we go hiking. There was a case of water, sunglasses, I had a couple hats in our rental car. And we go hiking. We come back. The window's busted out of the back. Our donuts are gone.
They took the donuts.
They took the donuts. They took the day bag that was empty, left the water, left the sunglasses, left the maps and my hats, but they took the donuts and the day bag.
That's for sure a bear.
Fuck that. No, like I knew who it was. I locked eyes with him as we were getting out of the car. So I go inside and I tell him, I'm
Was
like,
it a hobo?
gypsy.
Might have had a
Yeah.
tent on the side of
Gypsy.
the interstate.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
gypsy.
yeah,
Yeah, it was a gypsy family. So I go inside and I'm like, hey, someone broke into our car. Can you pull camera footage? Like, yeah, we don't have cameras. They're like, oh, you got hit today? I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? They're like,
You
yeah, this
got
happens
him
every
today.
day.
If you know,
Congratulations,
Yeah.
you're the winner this week.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the difference between Oregon and literally anywhere in the Midwest or the South. Because if that happens 2 days in a row in Oregon, they're like, well, this is a pattern. I guess we just got to figure out a script to be able to tell people.
Yeah, who's it going to be
You
today?
do it in the South or you do it in the Midwest. Day 2, Grandpa is on the front porch with a
gun
12
loaded.
gauge.
Exactly.
Going, bring it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
Sitting
ahead
in
and try.
Sitting in his Cracker Barrel rocking chair.
Hell yeah.
Dude.
So I watch On Patrol Live. You guys familiar with that?
I've
Yeah,
heard
It's
I've
the
never
live
watched
cop
it.
show.
Yeah, it's the one that they
it's
did
just
here.
Yeah, it's awesome. So they follow like 12 police departments. My favorite one is this guy, big burly guy, beard in Arkansas, just outside of Little Rock, Hazen County, I think is what it is. And you know
can't
this.
Say, hold on. Say the county name again.
I'm pretty sure it's Hazen.
Yeah, no, that's not how you said it. You said Hazen County, and I'm
Hazen?
like, you
Hazen?
can't help but say the county
Right,
name.
Right,
without
exactly.
an
Hazen
accent.
County.
Hazen
I'm like, you
County.
already
County.
know it's good.
No, exactly. So a car
Well, you
takes
gotta
off,
finish that
right?
with woo.
Right. That's pretty
Hazen
much yeah.
County,
Yeah.
woo.
Ric
So
Flair
car
in this
takes
bitch.
off, right? The high-speed chase, which is always the best when you're watching these live shows. You're like, this shit's going on like right now. It's only a 30-second delay. You're like, I can't wait to see what's going to happen to this cat, you know, because he's going to end up in a ditch. He's going to get pit maneuvered, something. They're
Dinner's
driving.
ready. He's running. Shut up.
That's right. That's right. That's how guy gets, you know, he ends up having some huge wreck and then he gets out. That's what amazes me. These criminals, they get into a wreck
dude.
and they hop out of the car and start running.
Running,
I'm
yeah.
like, dude was just in an accident that would take anybody out. What the hell's this guy on? Because he's running through the woods. He's like in the mud. They're out in the swamp. They got the dogs after him and everything. And so they get out there and of course this chief is like, well, what were you thinking, man? What were you running Hazen County? We're going to get you. This is Hazen County. We're going to get you.
Gonna get you.
Yeah, then 10 seconds later, they're over in somewhere outside of Los Angeles or something. Car takes off, and the police just shuts his lights off. It's a public safety issue. If we don't think that they're doing a felony, then we don't chase them. And I'm like, well, that sure is fucking Hazen County. So
That sets the fucking
if you're
precedence.
in California, Oregon, or Washington,
run.
Just run.
Yeah.
Just be like, okay, I'm just gonna go. You get it up to like 90 miles an hour, they're backing off, they're out of there. They're like, we'll catch them.
You get to go back to the
We'll catch
future.
them later,
Well, those
maybe.
Prius,
you know.
those Prius cop cars can't keep up with them.
That's true.
At
The
that
electric
speed.
cop cars can't keep up. But don't run in Hazen County. We'll get you.
Yeah, we'll get you.
Speaking of, like with crazy cop
F-150s.
cars, have you seen the like cop cars in like Dubai and shit?
Oh, yeah.
No, what are
Supercars
they?
and
Oh
shit.
my god! So
Yeah.
these guys go over. They buy like these hyper cars, like beyond like a Lamborghini or a Ferrari. They buy these like crazy. There's only like 5 made or whatever, and they'll go around. They'll do something stupid like some obscure law in Dubai, and they'll break that law and they'll go on the run and they'll just leave the car in the desert and just flee, go to another country, right? And it's so common that the police department has started taking these cars, wrapping them, and making them cop cars. So
Yeah.
there's like Bugatti Veyrons that are like chasing your ass down the
That's
highway.
amazing.
Yeah, you get this Murcielago that comes up, and the dude's like, "Hey, roll it down. Do you know how fast you were going?" It's like, "Do you know how fast you were going? Like, what
Yeah.
the hell?"
How fast will that thing go?
Yeah. I was doing 4 miles an hour over the speed limit. You caught me in 2.2 seconds, man.
You were going the other direction. I saw you. The closest break in that concrete barrier was 4 miles back.
Yeah.
I don't know how you did this.
My favorite is in Louisville. There's a H3 cop, a Hummer.
There's one in Avon, Indiana.
Oh, is there really? Does it
an
have the same
H2.
tag? So this one is it's an H3, and on the back it says sponsored by your local drug dealer.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen the picture of that.
Yeah, it was a confiscated Hummer.
This one was confiscated as well, but it's an H2. But it's an H2T with like the little
The truck,
bed.
yeah.
It's blacked out, matte black rims, matte black paint job. It's lifted, big brush guard, whole lot of yee truck kind of shit going on. Rainbow underglow that like it's kind of one of those like it just kind of fades in and out of different colors. And I was sitting there looking at this guy. I was like I'm driving through Avon. And I was like, man, that's a like
It's kind of distracting.
yeah, that's a whole lot of useless.
Right.
And all of a sudden, this guy just goes ripping by me. I mean, he's easily doing like 100-mile-an-hour down US 36 through Avon, Indiana.
Jeez.
Hendricks County don't screw around. Hamilton County's pretty strict about some stuff. Hendricks County's like second to that. And he just goes ripping past, and all of a sudden I see red and blue. The neon stops, and red and blue lights come out of every window in that car and just take off after him. And I'm sitting there going, I'm sorry, that's what my taxes are going to? And I started doing some research. It was like a confiscation that just never made it to auction.
Confiscated drug bust. That's the best. Man.
Never
That sounds
made
like
it to
never
auction.
made
Yeah.
it. Oh man,
And by never made it to auction, I mean they were just like,
That would make it cool.
we're not going to
cop car.
auction
Yeah.
that. Let's
They're
just
sitting there
wrap
going, I
this
bet
shit.
Steve would like this.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, so
yeah.
you tried the old Hamer there. What are your thoughts on that? I saw you making some faces.
Yeah, I'm not happy.
It's
it's
strange.
it's not. Here's the thing. It's not bad. I've had better on this table.
Sure.
And that's kind of messed up because I literally did an event with them Monday, and I'm doing another one tomorrow.
I know. I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, they have another one tomorrow.
And they make great whiskey. I mean,
Yeah,
they've
no,
got
and
great
they do.
stuff.
They
Right?
do.
Like I said, there's a bottle of the Double Oak sitting in my car. Is sitting in the trunk of my car right now. I have so many of their West Fork varietals. It's insane. The peach brandy barrel, easily my favorite. Supposedly, I know the date and I'm not allowed to say it, but I will say that the release date is coming soon for their hot honey barrel finish.
Yeah, we heard him talk about that.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Hopefully, it's better than the maple syrup French toast
the
bullshit.
maple one was
That
not
was
great. I was
no,
not
that
happy.
was
Please
The
stop.
peach was great. The peach was great.
We have a amber
The,
corn pick coming with another group.
Yeah.
The what was I going to say? The rum barrel.
The
For
rum
Old
barrel, yeah.
Hamer, I think that's probably like when it comes to their finished barrels. I think that's one of their best.
That one's solid. I have had the rum barrel.
They did a great brandy barrel finish
Ooh,
for
I
the
haven't tried that one
Brownsburg
yet.
Bourbon Society. Like it was done exclusively for them, and I got a chance to try it. We were out doing a golf outing, and I got called like last minute because a shop in town kind of bailed on the event. No contact, whatever. But they called me because like I've got friends that are in that group, and they were like, "Hey, could you come out and do something?" And I was like, "You know what? Yeah, I think
Sure.
I think I've got some stuff that I can throw together for this." I was like, "It's for a good cause," and I was like, "Why not? Let's do it." So I showed up and did it, and turns out the other shop actually showed up.
Well,
But they were charging for sticks, and I was sampling them because legally
Nice.
I can't sell them
yeah. Well,
unless I'm in a store.
there you have it.
But yeah, this is not bad. I mean,
It's interesting.
I mean,
It's way more floral than
yeah. It's 114. It's very vegetal,
Yep.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, vegetable.
very vegetal.
Yep.
That like just greenery kind of stuff. Like it's very it's
earthy
very-
and smooth.
Yeah, it's earthy and smooth.
Smooth earth.
Smooth.
Earthy and smooth.
It's
Yeah.
smooth earth.
Yeah, it
which is
tastes
kinda
like red
flat
clay.
earth, but less stupid.
Tell us more.
This tastes like the equator.
Yes.
What does that mean? It's hot as fuck.
It tastes like the 38th parallel.
Yeah, but it's not.
It's not.
It's not. Because
So,
Ecuador, where it's a little higher.
So we're getting towards the end here. There is a
Yes.
couple upcoming shows that I'm kind of excited about.
What are you
besides the ones
excited
that
about?
We've already talked about. We're finally getting close to October.
We are.
We are. So I
More
have
drunken
my-
patio sessions.
My youngest daughter's wedding coming up.
Congratulations,
And,
Adele.
yep. Congratulations,
Casey.
Adele and Casey.
Casey too, but
And
Adele's
Casey.
the main one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But right after that, Janelle and I leave and go to Orange Beach.
Yep.
And then a bunch of the crew here is
Hell
coming
yeah.
down and joining us for a week. We'll be doing at least one show from there, and maybe still got to reach out to the guys at Floribama.
Yep.
Kind of hoping to maybe get a show down at the old Floribama.
Heck yeah.
Yep. So if
We're
you're
all getting tattoos. It's going to say Floribama Drunk Fest.
hell
it's
yeah,
gonna be awesome.
love it.
No,
Love
you're
it.
wrong. It's
Yeah.
the tattoo is I don't give a piss about nothing.
I don't get pissed out.
There
Nothing.
you go.
Roll Tide.
Roll
Roll
Tide.
Tide. Yeah.
That's the
yeah.
tattoo.
Hold on, calm down. Stop with the roll tide. Just because your family tree looks like the Olympic rings.
So the thing is, don't yell that off your porch in Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Right.
The neighbors didn't like that.
No, they're not fans. They're not fans.
Yeah, I
of
kind of
that.
did that. She literally walked
Absolutely
across from her
fantastic.
porch and
It
sat on our porch.
stoop.
Yes.
Called us
Not
the enemy.
fans of Alabama
No.
down there.
Roll
But
Tide.
that,
Do a
that
kickflip.
we'll probably have some shorts
Do a
or some
barrel roll.
reels coming from out there, and
That'll be good.
That's going to be a good time.
Yeah,
Yep.
we'll have a lot of good roll. Probably
Yep.
a lot of B-roll.
Probably a lot of B-roll, probably a lot of shorts and some quick hits and things like that. So keep an eye out. There'll be lots of content coming from the Final Third Cigar Podcast. It's going to be a good time.
You know
I'm
what we ought to
excited.
do is what we just do is, like you said, do shorts, do little quick hits, and just put them all together in one episode.
Just
There you go.
super,
Just
yeah,
make a whole
super
episode
cut
from
From
this
this
all.
one to that one to
yeah.
that one to that one. Just roll them.
That's our drunken episode. Our drunken episode is a mirage of all of the drunkenness
That's it.
throughout
That's-
the year.
That's
Just-
it. That's it. Now,
that's
Rob,
a
I
lot.
heard
Shenanigans.
Lisa said that we should do that and make it a members only thing, but there is no members thing here at Final
Not
Third.
yet.
But working on it.
Working on it.
All right, so stay tuned.
yet.
Memberships
Yep.
hopefully available sometime soon here at the Final Third.
Yep.
We got hockey season coming up.
Fuck the
Man, we are
Pens.
ready. Fuck the Pens.
About
Let's go
time.
Avalanche.
No more NFL.
Come on,
It's
Indy
gonna be
Fuel.
great.
We got the new facility there. Lots of good stuff coming up. We're gonna get into holiday season, so obviously we'll all be kind of around here for that and
Yeah.
getting shows out there quite a bit. So
Be frying
stay tuned
turkeys.
for events. I'm seeing lots of people starting to roll in. Hopefully,
Yeah.
everybody's
Yeah.
getting excited for the Oliva event.
Yep.
And always check your email inbox.
of
Make sure that
smiling
you're
faces.
a lot of smiling faces.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out there for the email updates. You're always going to get all the knowledge and information, and check us out on social media for sure,
Yeah.
so that you can know what's coming up and next time you can be here for the great events.
Yeah. Well, and if you've been seeing our emails, and we were talking about the Kentucky Owl tasting, don't think it's coming as early as we thought. So
Oh, are we not doing it?
We are doing it.
Oh,
But
yeah.
We've
Oh,
not
it's
heard
like-
anything back yet on
Delayed.
the initial.
Okay, I was
date.
gonna say,
It's
yeah.
like, it's too late for me to order a product at that point.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell them we're going to have to postpone it. So,
Yep.
but I've not heard from them, so I'm pretty sure they forgot we were doing it.
But
So,
Kentucky Owl is coming.
Kentucky Owl is coming. We're going to have probably at least 3 offerings here on the bar, and then have a tasting for them to bring some special bottles out. So keep an eye out on social media and on the email, because we'll have that out there soon.
Heck yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
Well, I think we have covered just about everything. Dwayne,
good
thank
to
you
go.
so much for joining us today.
Yeah.
I hope you had fun.
I
Yeah,
do have one if you guys are up
absolutely.
Yes.
for it. If anybody out there is a beer fan at all,
Yeah.
We like
Um,
beer.
and you're going to
Is
be
there
into,
alcohol in beer?
some, not as
Okay.
much as this.
True,
Less.
but
But
still
some.
some. All right.
So I actually I'm teaming up with Herman Brothers Beer Works. West side of Indy. They're doing their Hoppy Halloween party.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
They're doing like a little beer fest on their property. It's the first time they were hosting anything. It's also celebrating their 1-year anniversary.
Nice.
That's wonderful.
So
When is that?
that is going to be October 26th.
Okay.
20 plus vendors, food,
day is that? Is that
music.
Saturday?
It's a Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're in Orange Beach.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it runs from 1 p.m. to 5. And basically, I'm going to make sure that the first like 50 to 60 people through the gate get a free cigar.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Make sure and check that
So
event
get out there
out.
for that. That'd be a good time.
Yeah, the brothers there, they make some great product, and I've seen their production facility. It is very small, but they kick out some great stuff out of a closet, man.
Love
That's
it.
great.
Love
That's
it.
great. All right, Dwayne, where
What's
can
the-
they find you?
They can find me pretty much anywhere in Indiana and Michigan. I am
How about on social media? Can they track you anywhere? Can they track your brands or
find
anything?
so look up Oliva Cigar Co. on Instagram. If you're looking for me, I'm mostly on Facebook, Dewayne Blazik. Just find this ugly mug and keep an eye out. We'll post some different events and do some different things. I'm on TikTok. I just do beer chugs. But that's
Nice.
again
Never a
Dewayne
bad thing.
Blazik. So
Never a bad thing. You can find me at Scotty D Smokes.
You can find me at both the visual Spencer Lee's, and don't forget to follow the Final Third podcast.
Yeah,
Rob,
You can follow us anywhere. It's Final Third Cigar, all the places.
love it.
Perfect.
Thanks a lot for coming
All
out,
right.
guys, listening to this. And
Yeah.
we're looking forward to the event.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys on the flip side.
So have a good event.
Cigars.
Yep.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers,
Cheers,
everybody.
guys.